Look at that.
All right, see, we're live.
Matt, we're live.
All right, hey, Chris lied. We're actually back on stream. Also, this thing is not updated.
We need to share it on Discord.
Hold on.
Yeah, you need to share it on Discord.
This is not updated.
Yeah, so hit the minimize button, go to the interwebs.
All right, well, they're figuring out.
This.
Let's take a look at
See
some.
it.
Yeah.
All right, so Mo once again sent me 2 different lists because he messed up.
Oh, click save on
Same thing
here.
you did in the first game, so
Yeah.
And then
I guess it's
click that scene and then click
I don't know,
up.
too many
up
lists.
as well.
Hold on.
It's
Got to get done saving here.
So
all right?
Mo is switching to his 3 Land Raider list. It's called Party Buses Mark II.
He's really inspired after fighting that triple Land Raider list he just had on the table previously that he had to bring his own. Luckily, he had his models all here already for it. So
Yeah, I do feel like him getting beat by 3 Land Raiders only makes him better with Land Raiders.
that is the idea, right?
What?
All right, so let's start it off. HQ's.
So and then I have to
one
update
Lord
this?
Cohosts, that is it.
He's got an enhancement that I have no idea what that does.
So we're going from running 3 Demon Princes to 0 Demon Princes here.
Whatever, I'm just
You
getting
gotta
rid
get
of
the
it.
points for those Land Raiders
Remove.
somehow, I guess.
Battle line,
didn't-
we got
I
1
didn't
squad of
remove it.
Tormentors.
Okay.
Dedicated transportters, we got 2 Rhinos.
Yeah, 2 rhinos. In
Justin,
addition
you're
to
a
the
real
Land
delight.
Raiders.
I'm
That's
glad.
addition
I'm always
to
glad to
the
have you
in
Land
around.
addition to
Yeah.
3 Land Raiders.
That's
It is what we got.
okay. Now I did talk to him about the Flawless Blades. We were really contemplating 3x3s, but I think we decided on a 3x and a 6x. Just because one of them needs to be a beat stick and one of them needs to be able to
actually
go
be
do.
able to kill something that
Exactly.
charges into.
Yeah, because I feel like even 3 failed to kill like another Land Raider.
Darkwater was a delight.
He's got 2 Mauler Fiends.
Yeah, 2 Mauler Fiends. Those are going to be the Lasher Tendrils.
Yeah, I was a little sad. I was like, I'm not gonna let this video ruin the fun,
It's like a 6-inch range
but-
Delta, but I mean, they want to charge something, so they're usually getting.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not actually the
So
Lasher
it's got the Mauler Fiend fists, and then he's because
Like, other than that, I thought it was fun.
Like an extra
I thought it was
Yeah,
fine.
Gotcha.
So he's taking the Meltas instead.
Okay. And then he's got 3 Noise Marine squads.
18
Yeah,
Noise Marines, yep.
18 Noise Marines. I assume
Chris, is this a
Rhinos.
what
and
kind of
maybe
stream?
1
Is
Land
this a
Raider?
PG-13
Yeah, that'd be my best
stream?
guess, unless he really wants to have
So I
one
get-
walk in on the board from
so I
the
get
side.
one
usually
F-bomb?
reserves.
Which is a thing I've seen him do before. He does. It is
Yeah.
pretty effective.
They made a mic stand.
But we're gonna see how much he can actually kind of get
Make
done
sure it's
here.
like functioning.
I
Don't
don't know
worry.
what he's playing yet, so let's go see what he's playing. So
I don't know how to
Chris has
update this,
his
so
list.
scoreboard's gonna be
So
wrong.
Chris has got Necrons. Once again, real surprising.
As normal.
Yep. So we got 2K tryouts. Let's see here.
Or like 2K tryhards. I guess.
Yeah, that sounds like a Chris list to me.
Yep.
All right. First off, characters. Catacomb Command Barge.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know exactly what the Catacomb Command Barge does. Do you have the Necrons?
I do not. So fun fact, I only own 2 codexes.
Okay.
The Eldar.
Later,
and the
Justin.
Thousand Suns one, but
Let's see here.
I
Let me
can
see if
get
I
it
can
for
pull
you.
up
Oh,
mine.
you got it.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull Necrons.
Well,
If I
actually,
can.
funnily enough, our other co-host, I believe, has all of the codexes. So he could tell us
Yeah.
if
I
he
don't have
wants
all
to.
of them, but I have the Necron and Emperor's Children.
Let me see if I have the Necrons ones first.
I do know that the Catacomb Command Barge has become a lot more popular as of late, so it's more.
Nope, I don't.
No,
What
he
is-
doesn't.
What?
spell-
You have Immortals? What is this?
No. He's trying to check the rules.
I was just checking to see if I can see
If you
Necrons.
had 'em
I don't have the
on
Necrons
WhatsApp.
codex.
Here, I have it. You guys want to look at it?
Yes,
yeah,
please.
that would be
We're gonna
ideal.
let Tyson talk about it.
Here you go.
You want to pull up Necrons?
Yeah.
Sorry, my phone case is falling apart.
I just unfortunately
It's okay,
don't
so
know
are we all.
Necrons as much.
I
as
do not
some
know.
other people do.
What is up with this and why it will not update the scoreboard?
Data sheets.
And he couldn't figure it out.
He told me to update it, but that's not a button on here, and I'm
You're gonna have to, dude. You need to come over. And
okay. How do I update the scoreboard? That's what I want to know.
Well, friendly Necrons unit is within 6 inches.
Okay, I
of the
press
model.
save on the
Increase its
on the
OC
little
by
web
1.
page that it's on.
Okay.
And then he's got an ability that makes it harder to wound
Sorry, I
him
should've
if
just looked at that.
your strength is higher than his toughness, which is.
I don't know
8, so
why.
that's
There we
why.
go. There we go. That's really good.
He's
That's
got
what we want to
war gear for the Reservoir.
Oh, that is okay.
Once
There
per
we go.
battle,
Yeah,
at the end of
okay.
any
It's
phase,
refresh.
You can select one
Okay.
infantry or mounted unit within 6. And activate its reanimation
All right.
protocol.
The second you guys let me know,
Reanimate
just let me
D6
know
rather
when
than
who's
D3.
going first,
So
and I'll.
You get to do it at the end of any phase, which is really nice, and then it's even potentially more than normal, which is
They should put me up
Yeah,
on the
kind of a big
caster
roll.
desk at
I mean,
the,
he's running 2 6 bricks of wraiths, so I mean that's going to be good if he can keep it near the wraiths and bring back 3 wraiths at a time.
Chris, what you
If
really
he can't,
need,
that would be
you know,
nuts.
here's what Chris really needs, especially for these after hours streams. He needs us to like go behind the shelf so that we can talk and not have to. And he can't hear us. You know,
It's actually not a bad play. We could set that up next time. So.
In the meantime, I'm not going to tell Davis that I just got a message from Carl. But unfortunately for Davis, he's going to have to wait until I give him his phone.
Carl
back.
talks to me.
Okay, so along with that Catacomb Command Barge, he's also running an enhancement for the.
It's probably him saying something about land
Energy
raiders.
Thermal Bond.
No, he was asking if you're playing against my T-Sets.
Oh,
So
Nope.
he's got enhancement Anagic Thermal Bond. I don't know how to say that. Anagic Thermal.
I think that's the 4-up feel no pain.
Anagic Thermal Bond.
Yeah. So whatever that enhancement is,
I believe it's 4-up feel no pain.
from the Awakened Dynasty.
Is it on the Catacomb
Yep.
Command Barge?
Yes.
Yeah, I believe it's 4-up feel no pain.
4-up Feel No Pain on a Catacomb Command Barge. How many wounds does a Catacomb?
I think it's at 9. Yep.
9.
T8 with 9 wounds.
And a 4-up Feel No Pain. And a 4-up Invul.
4-up Invul. Because it's Necrons, why wouldn't
Okay.
it?
And it's
Yeah.
Chris. If you
And
just
it's
make
Chris.
more,
And
if
because
it's
it's
just
Chris.
4-ups, then you know.
Okay.
I'll make all
Well,
of
here's
them.
here's the plethora of other HQ units. So we have, starting off with Emotech to give him that extra CP.
Absolutely.
Necrosaur Amintar because I think
he's
every
a-
Necron list runs it.
He gets that loan up, and he's got that fights first, so he does really well. I actually had a game when I was at a Big Beef where someone moved the Silent King, a Hexmark Destroyer, and Necrosaur all into the middle objective, and I was just like, all right, I don't think I can deal with that.
Yeah.
Because like if you need to two-phase the Silent King, then Necrosaur is going to just be there to heroic and to fight you first. And then if you put in too many small units, then the Hexmark can sit there and just overwatch you for free.
I'm just thankful I haven't had to
It's a
play
big
against
problem.
Necrons lately.
Necrosaur, a good model. A lot of people.
I had to play against a very similar list like this out at Adepticon.
You got 2
Did you
Scorpion
win that game?
Lords.
I did not win that game. That was in singles. I did kill the Amintar. He put the Amintar right up in front of one of my Rogal
Right,
Dorns.
Davis,
And
you
then
can have
the
your
Rogal
respond,
Dorn, I
Carl.
can guarantee you, will always kill the
I'll just
Amintar.
leave this here.
Well, you should still respond.
Anyway, so next we have 2 Scorpec Lords.
Yep.
Not quite sure what the Scorpec Lords do.
I mean, they'll be attaching to some Scorpion Destroyers, I'd imagine. As we see
No
almost
Scorpec Destroyers.
interesting.
I don't know what they're doing, honestly. I think we're going to have to wait to see what he does with them because they don't attach to wraiths, right?
Correct, they do not. He's got the Technomancers to attach to the race to give him that feel no pain.
Guys, this is actually we're doing a trial run for when we do the midnight launch tournament.
So I found this out at Adepticon because I was looking at my other buddy Devin's list. He was taking Canoptic Doom Crawlers. They can also attach to another unit. And it's just like another set of ablative wounds because it becomes part of the bodyguard unit again, kind of a thing. So then you can just make your wraiths even more annoying to kill as far as I was able to gather.
Wow,
He
that's
only has one
Are these the
Evo.
buckets that walk around with them?
I couldn't tell you. Unfortunately, I have not seen.
What are the Canoptic Tomb Crawlers?
those are the
What are they, though? Can you hold one
they're
up?
like the little they came with the Geomancer from the Kill Team box. They're like these little
Oh, those things from the Kill Team box.
Yeah.
All right, those are the Kill Team boxes. Gotcha. And they attach to the wraiths, I assume?
yeah, they're kind of like crypto thralls.
Gotcha.
What a pain in the butt.
He's rolling.
Um,
He's running with Scorpec
Technomancers.
Lords on their
Get one for
own.
each unit of wraiths to give
Yep.
him the feel no pain, and then
We
he's
can
got
bring them
this-
back. So
One
it's
is the Veil.
what are you just
Oh,
you
Visible
hoping the
Lords,
charge
okay.
mortals
Visible
part of
Lords.
them is
That's
good
the,
enough?
That's the uppy downy enhancement for the wraith brick. That's going to
Because
be a
wraiths
bit
needed
of a
another
problem.
enhancement?
Yeah.
Because wraiths needed another
Now-
enhancement.
So not only can you have wraiths stat check, now you can have wraiths that if you leave your backfield, they are now taking your home.
Yeah. Yeah, because wraiths needed
As if they couldn't, as if they weren't fast enough to already do that. But
So, I do feel like this list has just a lot of let's just stack everything on the wraiths.
I mean that is the question. A lot of armies do struggle to kill wraiths.
I mean, I think a lot of armies struggle to kill wraiths without all this stacking. I mean, are we really?
So we're going
being
to start off with
efficient
a
here,
huge misplay here by Crispy. He is running Wraiths. Terrible unit. Just get that out of here.
All right. The last thing for HQs, a Silent King to round out his HQ.
He needed that. He needed that. After all those things you just said, he
That way he
needed.
can give his wraiths reroll
This,
ones.
this is for sure Hero Hammer. This is
It's,
one,
it's
two,
mostly
three,
heroes. The
4,
list is
5,
mostly
6,
heroes.
7, 8 heroes. Yeah, 8 heroes on the key. Well,
Crispy is over here like, oh, guys, check out my quirky Awakened Dynasty list. Turns out it's all characters. Woohoo!
Right. To point out, we have 8 characters on the Necron side, 1 character on the EC side.
And it's only because you're required to have a character.
Right.
Basically.
I think Mo wasn't required.
This might be an assassination fixed objective kind of a look from the.
I agree. I mean,
children.
I guess if you can just
engage
kill his
on
list.
all fronts plus assassination.
Okay, well, that's the HQ list. Let's see what he's got for other data sheets. So he's got Reanimator.
Yep.
Yeah.
Scarabs.
A Scarab Swarm.
Yep.
A Tomb Crawlers. 2 Wraiths. Death Marks, Flayed Ones, and a 3x of Tomb Blades.
Tomb Blades.
It's some
very
trash. He's got some extra trash to go. Like the Death Marks and Flayed Ones and Tomb Blades are going to basically just be trash that goes out there. And
Tomb Blades can
Yeah.
uniquely get the movement buff from the Silent King, and then also still get a shoot and scoot as well. So their ability to affect the board is very high.
Interesting.
Very
Now,
high.
I will say, playing against 3 Land Raiders, though, like, if Moat can focus the 3 Land Raiders on a Wraith Brick, he has so much stacked on one of the Wraith Bricks that if you kill a Wraith Brick,
If he can just apply enough of a hammer to that unit. Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Well, the other interesting thing, right, is a lot of Emperor's Children, like the Infractors and Tormentors, a lot of them have the precision by base on their things. So actually killing the Technomancer is actually a little bit easier for this faction.
That's how he took out my lieutenant off of the Blade Guard vet. So yeah, if he can do the same
You
thing,
just got to hit him
kill
with a
the
stray
Technomancer.
Melta. A stray precision Melta.
Fun fact: the Technomancer does not have an impulse, if I recall correctly. So that Meltagun will go straight through as long as he moves.
Yeah, get rid of that Technomancer. And I mean, I really think that's the key. If he can focus down one Wraith Brick early enough, I think he can clean up after that. He's still got to deal with a king, obviously, but
Yeah.
It's okay. Chris
It
is
a
just
good
going to make
question,
all his
what
forests
do the
anyway,
Necrons
and it won't
actually have
matter.
that's going to manage to kill the land? Right? Like
yeah. So I mean,
the
I don't.
just after enough turns, I guess.
The
maybe.
king can definitely kill a Land Raider.
Sure, but like that still takes some.
Amonkar can't
turns.
kill a Land Raider by himself.
He probably. Well, no, maybe not.
He's not
in
high enough
Awakened.
strength.
I
Not,
still don't
not
think
in
we-
Awakened.
Yeah, and we still don't know what he's doing with the lords. Like,
The Scorpec Lords, so he can bring them back with the strat. That's the
Sure.
whole bit, and they do charge mortals. They're like a weird, annoying hero
right, but we got two Scorpec lords that
By themselves.
that are
are
by
just
themselves. Yeah, he's trying out that idea.
Fair enough.
He's got a Veil of Darkness Wraith Brick.
Yeah, he's got a Veil of Darkness Wraith Brick because, like I said, Wraiths
Jeez.
needed all of the upgrades.
I didn't know that. I
See,
didn't
he-
know that
he
we were
couldn't-
playing.
He couldn't leave his roots of Hypercrypt go in the past.
Right.
He still needed to be able to teleport a unit across the board.
I did not realize we needed the. We're playing Nurgle today with all this toxicity.
He said, "Let me play Hypercrypt where I only get to pick up one unit, and it has to be this."
When we're talking this far back, can people still hear us?
Or talk.
Can we be heard when we're this far back? I'm
Yeah,
assuming
that-
we can.
I mean,
This
we can
bar
tell
right
because
here
of the
is what's-
bars.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to
it's-
scoot a little bit
it is-
closer, though.
It is reactive.
There we go. Can we make that screen bigger at all, or no?
Which one? This one?
Yeah, so we can see the table.
Yes, there is.
The zoom in one. You can click. Yeah, you're on the zoom in one. Which one?
That's all you can see.
No, he's got this set up in like preview
You can
mode.
click here. Zoom in.
Scale the window.
We need to get him a bigger screen.
Well, I was saying even like it'd be cool
You can do
if we
this.
had a little bit more distance from the table too, kind of like maybe where Joe was at in that corner.
Yeah, I think
Fine.
if they weren't over there playing, we probably would have set up.
But that's okay.
All right, so what do we got for deployment?
See,
going on
you know what
here?
Chris actually also needs is he needs the ability to like draw on this, so that we can
Yes.
draw.
Download it. I already have it. I haven't.
Hey, you can't hear us.
I did make that comment as well. I thought it'd be quite cool. Well, the thing
Hey,
is,
mad
then we
respect
would
of
need,
the-
like, an iPad kind of thing to go alongside
Yo, what's-
the stream.
I think
to
we
be
could
able to
probably
affect.
get him. Yeah, we could probably get him a little tablet that he can draw on
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff.
Crispy's an iPad kid.
All right, so how's deployment looking over there?
I mean, look, this guy
We
is.
already got Land
This
Raiders
Emperor's
out.
Children is an absolute giga chad here with all 3 Land Raiders out here right on the line.
Did he just deploy the Land Raiders first, right out the get-go?
Hey, don't know if you guys know this. Won't matter for Crispy, but where it's only 6G. It is only 2 WTC layouts at YO Hammer.
Wait,
Yeah.
when did they tell us that?
They changed it like today. Yeah.
Today. Okay, well that would explain why I haven't seen it because I was busy
Because
playing.
Carl was over
StarCraft
here.
1.
Carl was having an
Not-
aneurysm trying to figure out how we were gonna like do anything with Land Raiders on WTC layouts, and then that changed. He was like, "Oh, thank God."
So we
And then I
actually will
told
have
Carl, I
a
was like,
more open.
"Sorry, buddy, you're gonna be playing on WTC every round."
I'm
But
glad
we
we're
did.
not
I bet
We
Carl
did take a
loves
look. We did
Carl
take a
is
look at the 2 WTC lists or WTC layouts, and they're not that bad, honestly. Far from the worst ones I've seen.
So is it GW for the other 6 then? Or
Yeah,
what?
it's GW for the other 6. I think it's 1, 2, 5.
That's a far cry.
It's like
from
1,
what
2, 5, 6, 8
It's a far cry from what Lane originally put out, which was all WTC.
here.
Correct.
Yeah, I know. I wonder if they got people complaining about it or something.
Well,
I
that
mean,
would be good.
I wonder
Or
if it was affected by any of the changes.
or
that
maybe,
we're seeing with new
It
edition,
certainly,
with new edition,
It certainly will
here.
help affect my team's
I can tell you.
listings because I might have my Advent player scoot
It's
back
1,
towards the
2
chickens again with a
it's-
longer range than the new Hestari.
And that
It's
makes
1,
sense,
2, 3, 4, 6, and 8. Those are the 4. Those are the 6 layouts that.
Yeah, because layout
Yeah.
5 is pretty bad and layout 7
7.
is just the same as layout 8, both slightly different. So
Yeah, my guess would be it's either something to do with the new layout discussions that we're having, where WTC is going to have a really hard time conforming anyway, or simply Lane probably couldn't get enough terrain.
It requires way more terrain to
It
do
does.
WTC.
It's a lot of terrain to do all.
And it's
especially
also
since
like
he's
no
trying to up the
small
limit.
pieces either. It's like all these big giant ruin
Yep.
pieces.
And he's trying to up the limit on player count, which just means you need more tables and just needs more.
So
I
you
mean,
have to
from a
have more
TO
extra.
perspective, it is a lot. Yeah.
sure, fair enough.
You know Rita plays, right?
You can take a walk over there and see what it looks like from the player's perspective.
There you go.
It's okay. You got me, Davis, the washed-up Tyranids player here.
Yeah,
on
so you see the
console.
Emperor's Children
He did
are
that.
actually just deployed on the line. This is kind of exciting. And we got the race and everything else a little bit
Yeah, we really
far
did just
behind.
put
A little bit further away from the
I mean, what's the Necron's gonna do though?
It is going to be...
You're right. He doesn't have.
Other than
anything
the
except for
king?
Yeah, this is gonna be a little
But the
unique.
king actually can't
It's
kill.
like a Tesla Destructor on
We got some flawless plays in some of these.
The Tesla Destructor's no
Looks like
AB.
it's not on the table.
Yeah.
It's like no
Some
AP
nice
though,
Marines in the Rhinos, as you'd expect.
No AP.
because it's Tesla.
I guess it can't really do anything to land raiders.
Even the
I tell
king,
you, I
the
was
king
really
can't
scared.
really
Exciting
even kill a Land
We got
Raider
a
in
lot
one
of
go anyway.
melee
It's
on
2
both ends of the board. here with
6
the Wraiths
flat
and then,
6 damage
Emperor's
shots.
Children
And Land
with
Raiders
the
are 16
smaller beams and
wounds.
whatnot.
So his Land Raiders are actually, as far as Land Raiders go, fairly safe. Because the other thing is like if he sticks one out to try and shoot at the Land Raiders, if he sticks the king out to shoot at one of the Land Raiders, he's exposing it to all of the Land Raiders.
Correct. 'Cause each-
And in this
each
detachment,
Land Raider-
all the Land Raiders get to reroll hits and wounds of 1.
And
Right.
each of these Land Raiders is getting 4 shots on their last cannons, wounding them on 3s because Strength 12 to Silent King is
10.
T10, I believe.
With the all Land Raiders team, I really feel like when you're playing 3 Land Raiders and you're sinking so many points into Land Raiders, you have to take some early kills and some early board state right away and make them come fight your Land Raiders.
I was talking with one of our other team members, and I was sort of getting a feel. I was like, is anybody going to try and put defilers into their list? But I think unfortunately, the thing that you kind of find out real fast is that when you fill your list with 3 Land Raiders to start, it's not as many points as you'd think it'd be, but
Yeah.
fitting another big thing in there is really hard
When,
to do.
yeah, when you're starting with 2, 4, 680 points in Land Raiders,
660.
660 points on Land Raiders, and then 250 a point for points on a Defiler. Like 3 Land Raiders and 2 Defilers, that is all the vehicles you're taking. The rest better be chaff.
Yeah, the rest would have to be trash.
You're over 1,000 points in those 5.
I do feel like, I don't know, playing against the Defiler just in the last match, though, like if it's got enough gun platform usage, that it might be worth it just to make your stat checking your opponent at that point with 2 Defilers and 3 Land Raiders.
Well, I just wonder if anyone would be able to get it done in time.
Mm-hmm.
It is wild. Like I think I'm going to talk to Mo after this about like how could we utilize that, because if we could get 2 Defilers and 3 Land Raiders, I feel like that's a viable strat. Because then you just run 3 3-buys of Flawless Blades and stick them in the Land Raiders. And
Yeah, and I'm between 2 lists right now. This is the one that I've been playing, which is the one that we made on the ride back from LV.
yeah, I love it because it uses a detachment that nobody else will know what
It's
it is.
true. I'll walk up to the table and they will be like, "What is that?" They'll be like, "I'm playing Cabal of Chaos," and the first question they should ask is,
Share with the stream what you're
"Yeah."
looking at here.
So while they're still deploying, since I'm gonna be honest, I don't have a lot of notes on the.
I know
well,
they're scouts,
yeah.
but
who went
We
first?
probably should watch this.
Necrons. Okay.
We'll come back to your list for another time.
Yeah.
When their game gets boring.
Well, Chris is moving.
Yeah. Hold on. I just have to
Nah.
update this.
We need
the
to-
player's already thrown shade, but I guess it's turbulent after dark.
Right, and we're going to need to throw ultimate shade at Chris while he's moving. So
There we go.
all right, so we got a big wraith brick down at the bottom.
Yeah, both
Trash.
Wraith bricks over
Terrible
there, if I
idea.
recall.
Oh no, the other wraith brick's up top.
No,
Yeah.
they were near each other. Oh, no,
No.
you're right.
Yeah, I mean, not that he can't just move one of them wherever
Look,
he wants with that build.
Honestly,
Correct.
contrary to most Necron lists I feel like I see nowadays, this is really not a super shooting heavy Necron
Right.
list.
No, I mean,
No
it
Doomsday
doesn't-
arcs.
No DDAs,
You have
no
some,
like
but-
immortal brick, like because I
Right.
know Chris has run those before as like a 10-man immortals with like a
Yep.
Plasmancer. And,
Really likes it out of the monolith, being able to turn negate.
yeah, no monolith, no.
So I mean, what's the play here? Is the play to take bottom expansion and then just come up the middle and hold the game and make sure try to
Well,
hope he doesn't kill through a wraith brick?
Personally, I hope the play is to lose to Land Raider.
Well, here's the thing. I observed that neither of our players declared their intent at the start of the game. Neither of them said, "I intend to win the game."
It is
So-
true.
Ooh.
Oh, here we go. Necron player declaring intent to win the game.
So
Definitely not influenced by the commentator conversations
Yeah.
going, a little bit too far towards the table.
we're definitely. The only thing I can see here though is like the Necrons have more trash than EC does. So like he's gonna have to use the fact that he's going first, I think, to take some board presence and hopefully just try to hold it for as long as he can. Because I think the long,
Right. I
I
mean,
just kind of think in the long game you're gonna get outvalued by all these vehicles that he doesn't have enough stuff to kill.
I think at the end of the day, what you end up doing on the EC side is you're going to have to end up using the rhinos to play the objective base. So you need to not get your rhinos killed. Otherwise, you just lose those units to move around the board and do stuff.
I forget that there's also rhinos here. He's got
Yeah,
two
you
rhinos.
He's got
so-
5 transports.
I can pick the rhinos up and teleport them around the board.
Seems pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, and he's got 3 noise marine units, which
Well, that's
he really
pretty
needs
standard.
to get all 3 of them into a wraith.
I don't know, man. Those they don't do enough. They're not going to do enough damage to those wraiths.
Well, if you can
you
can
can
snipe out
precision
the
out,
character,
yeah.
but it is awakened though, so he could just resurrect the character again immediately for a CP. But so you might have to do a double take, like aggressively kill the character the first time and try again.
And they FAQ'd that strat to be lame. Because if you bring the character back and it's part of an attack, like if you get precisioned out, it comes back attached. Lame.
Well, that's going to be how it's going to be in the new edition,
Well,
too. If
the
you're gonna
Necrons would
assign
want it to
before
be that
you
way.
even-
That way, they can.
Right, and it's going to be exactly that way in the new edition anyway, now that they've announced that.
It'll
characters are
basically
going to
just be part of the
attached before
unit.
you even get to declare formation.
Yeah,
It,
it's like
it
part of
wouldn't
the list.
surprise me if all of that stuff just becomes part of the same unit, basically. It's like,
Yep, pretty much. So then none of these conversations that we keep having about what happens after a character dies or is it still attached really are going to apply anymore.
yeah, I don't have to have unemployment conversations with characters anymore.
Right. That's a funny way to think
That
of it.
All characters are always employed now.
yes.
Adrax.
That's it.
Getting
That's what,
everything all
that's
the
what you
time.
guys need to call it. Whenever your characters aren't attached to something, they're unemployed.
Yeah. What's he doing here? Yeah, he is just going to gum up the middle with that other Wraith brick unit.
I mean, what else do? You don't really.
I mean, I think this
You
is
basically
great,
either have to
honestly.
make a because he went first. If you went second, you can play more passive because the thing about going second, right, is you basically are your opponent has to set the pace because if your opponent decides to just play passive as well, you're going to score the 15 at the end of the game anyway. So you can just kind of match that
Yep.
and not give up any
Yeah.
resources and then just win on the.
Right.
I mean,
on
I
the
feel like the
end.
big benefit here for the UC player is he's going to come up the middle with the Wraiths. He's going to be able to see everything on those Wraiths. So the EC player moves up, keeps all of his stuff safe, kills the Wraith brick in the middle of the table. And then I think right there, kind of what we were talking
Does-
about. It's like once you kill one Wraith brick, what else happens with this list?
Does the EC player have 18 flawless plays?
No, he has a 6-man and a
Yeah,
3-man,
and a
which
3-man, yeah.
Oh, he does have some though.
he has a 6-man and a 3-man. And the 3-man is really there to be able to kill other chaff or to get out there and do something annoying. The 6-man can get out there and hammer away on them if you can shoot at the Wraiths too.
Well, especially with One of their big issues, honestly, is like if they don't have any sort of like rerolls or help with them, they're a little underwhelming in their punch. But
Yeah.
coming out of a transport in this detachment, they get to reroll hits and wounds of 1. So like
right.
that's actually a pretty big efficiency
You go
increase
from
on that
twos
unit.
rerolling ones and
To threes
to
reroll.
threes rerolling ones.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely,
It's
fair.
pretty good.
It is. It's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to contend with that feel no pain, but outside of that, the fact that he's damage 2 going into the 4 wound rates is a good damage profile.
Get the stray Meltagun precision.
Mhm.
Ruin his day.
I mean, make him
use the CP.
Yeah, make him use the CP on a crappy tormentor shot with precision. Yeah.
Can you show that list again? How many infractors did he have?
Here's my first Davis bad tip of the night, which is you always need to make him spend the CP. Keep your opponents honest.
He can't.
Where's his tormentors at? Are they on the home?
Probably.
Yeah, but he should be able to advance them out and shoot.
Tormentors are well, they don't have assault, but the army rule.
Oh, yeah,
right.
They can advance and shoot as long as it's the first target.
Here's Davis's bad tip of the night. Always make your opponent spend the CP.
Yes, always.
Assuming it doesn't risk more resources than what that play is.
Especially
worth.
in a situation like this where you're playing a Necron player that wants to use his CP.
Don't let him keep the CP. Make him spend it.
Yes.
Make him spend it every single time.
It's actually the same thing as when you're running into that new Drakari detachment, the Witch detachment, the one that lets you
make
pursue CP charge. You make them spend it, because here's the thing, right? For that stratagem in Drakari, because it takes 2, that means he has to choose either to use 0 strats on his own turn, or he has to discard a secondary, which means that now in order for him to keep that threat up, he has to lose points in order to be able to threaten you with that activation. So it sucks getting charged out of your own turn. It might mess with your own plans, but you got to figure out a way to just let it be okay and then plan around it. Because at the end of the day, it will either hurt his score, or certainly if you don't make him use a CP, then he can just threaten with that against you again with minimal loss at that point from going forward. But anyway, we're not talking about Drakari in this game at this point.
Well, still, no, I mean, I think the basis point there is always make your opponent have to think about using CP. Get him down to 0 CP. Keep him at 0 CP.
Reduce their
use it all the
options.
time and reduce their options.
Any situation where you can force your opponents to make more choices just increases their odds of making the wrong choice.
Everybody thinks 40k is a game about killing each other. The game is actually just about forcing your opponent to make bad decisions.
Yep.
Make good decisions yourself and try to make them make bad ones.
Give them more choices. So we got
effective trades.
Right,
I mean, effective
19.
trades are definitely a big thing, especially early game when you're playing in a deficit when you're having to bring 3 land raiders.
What is this? Oh, we're playing Terraform? Lame. Oh, that's super rough for the EC.
Of course, the Necrons player chose the Terraform missions.
Guys, we're gonna be doing a Terraform game. Hey, we hit an overwhelming force though for EC, which after putting a bunch of stuff out on the objective is probably not
That's
terrible.
very
It's
nice.
pretty nice
Yeah,
with an
once again,
engage.
especially if you can just delete that one Wraith Brick.
Yeah, Chris is cooked. Just kidding. He's gonna make all his 4-ups and
So overwhelming. And what was the other one?
engage.
Overwhelming and engage. Okay, well, I
He
mean, we're
does
getting
like that.
engaged from maybe 3, but he's gonna have to get super aggressive on the top of the table.
Yeah. A quick overview about Terraform is that it typically favors the person going first because they have a lot more uncontested ability to terraform those objectives, because even if it means that they're offering up units, the second person, if all they do is go out and try to kill those units back, you're still scoring that primary because it hasn't been re-terraformed back to them.
Right.
Now,
I mean, I do prefer it compared to old Terraform, where it was just once it's terraformed, that person just gets it for the rest of the game. But
Once again, I think it's going to come back to like what can the EC player use to do those actions for Terraform. It's going to be not getting his rhinos killed
Look,
because it's really all he's got
if
to do.
if I was playing my Tyranids in this matchup, I would do the classic Tyranid play, which is when you are met with something that cannot contest your big things, you just shove them forward.
Yes, I mean I think that's the Tyrannofex play.
And Tyrannofexes, frankly, are way less useful in up close than Land Raider is. So.
Right. Well, true. Yeah. I mean, and we're also not talking about Redeemers either. These are Godhammer Land Raiders, so it's not like he can.
Hey,
just
search Soul
overwhelm.
Shatter, Soul Shatter, Las Cannon, not Godhammers. Okay.
This
these
is
are
Soul
chaos.
Shatter. Yeah, these are chaos.
yeah, sadly, EC does not get the Redeemer variant.
Now, it is interesting. He did shove one Land Raider right up into the middle of the table, even going towards that expansion on the Necron side. Like, I don't know what the play is there, but I feel like you're just throwing a Land Raider in the middle of everything and hoping it lives.
Well, the interesting thing, right, is if you can find a way when you're going second on Terraform to still Terraform that objective back anyway, it actually becomes a pretty big power play, because now when you have this Land Raider there, his opponent is forced now to choose. He has to put so much effort on the Land Raider that now that Terraform swing is going to be for you for the rest of the game, unless the Necron player can find the swing back to do the same thing again.
For sure. The only problem with that is that means he would have to Terraform with that Land. You're not doing that. You need to kill that Wraith. Right?
He does.
I don't know if you need to kill the Wraith Brick.
What do? Just let the Wraiths charge your Land Raiders and then you don't get to move your Land Raiders anywhere?
Look, man, if I know about Necrons, it's that if you didn't kill it all the way down, you're not killing it.
Well, that's why I'm saying you put everything you can into that one brick. Just get rid of it.
I just don't think... I don't even think 12 las cannon shots get there, though.
No, but with all of the Noise Marines and with a 6-mana Flawless Blades, like you put
those Noise Marines are wounding on 5s.
Still, if you put everything into that one Wraith brick, he should be able to take
And the
out
Noise Marines you don't want out, because they are squishy enough that they'll get killed by that.
Right, which is why I was even more surprised about that Land Raider play, is because you really don't need that Land Raider all the way up there in the middle. You could have just towed on, stayed back. Honestly, I don't even think he goes on to the objective this turn. Because he can't do an action to re-terraform.
Is there anything in that Land Raider?
That's a good question. Mo, is there anything in the Land Raider in the middle of the table?
Well, we're in it.
6-man or 3-man? The 6-man?
So there's
Okay.
nothing in it right now.
Not now, but the 6-mans were in it and the 6-man got out. So, I mean, once again, he's probably doing what we're talking about. But once again, I still don't think he put the Land Raider all the way up the middle.
It's okay. Chris likes to do these games where he gets people who are better than him to commentate on his games, and he sits within earshot so that he gets the best advice on how to play.
You're right.
So-
That's why we definitely need to move our table away from it so they can't hear us talking.
Play your game, Chris. Okay.
You can always just
Hey.
leaning closer to the microphone and just talk a little quieter.
Right.
So it's,
That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to my voice just travel.
I don't care. Chris can
Mo's-
hear what I'm
Mo's pretty
saying.
good about drowning us out. Chris is over there trying to sneak a peek at what we think we should do.
This is why I start poisoning the well and telling him to throw it all out there in the middle and don't shoot anything.
Don't shoot.
Yeah,
That's the real play.
use that advice, Chris.
Shitty Necrons list. I'm just going to move everything up. You're going to charge everything, and we're going to sit here for 5 turns. But I mean, I like his Land Raider placement at the moment, except for that one in the middle just needed to go on. I don't think it needed to go all the way out. Other than that, I like.
Does he have the middle?
OC wise?
Oh, are these are flawless blades?
Those are flawless.
Oh,
blades,
okay. All right. We're gonna see a.
Yeah. He's already killed a couple raids. So.
yeah.
We'll see.
If he can find that world where, in the midst of trying to deal with these raids, he can get the re-terraform, that is still big news for him. It's a big primary thing, but obviously you have to have enough actual unit activations.
I think he can take a turn off, so long as he doesn't sit and end up being gummed up for the rest of the game. Like if he has something else that can come out there on turn 2 and terraform it, I don't think committing to the board is entirely terrible.
Well, and
But
that's where I see this being the big problem is though he can take that Necron brick out of the bottom.
ooh,
He can move it up and charge. That Necron brick will hold both of those objectives.
now let's see. I don't know if this is even going to get shot at, but are we going to see a Chris back it up of I did not intend on this score pack board being
I
able
doubt
to
it. I think he'll be fine. He probably intended for it to be there. So, Scorpack Lord by itself does not have lone op, so
Nope, sure doesn't.
and it will die to 4 last.
It should.
They should, yeah. It's got a 4 pinball, like everything else.
Yeah, so when Chris rolls it, yeah.
Right.
Two
You'll get
pinball.
3. Yeah. You'll get 3 through, and then he'll save 2 of them. So you actually get 1 through, which is D6 plus 1. Is that enough to kill a Scorpion Lord?
I think if you roll max, it
If
is.
it's
I think
max,
there's
yeah.
7. I want to say there's 7.
Of course.
The reality is when you play Warhammer and you get that kind of a thing where you only get 1 save in, you roll a 1 of the damage, ECP reroll, and get another 1. So then you only
Yeah,
do 2
for
damage, and then he regenerates
I mean,
it back.
he's
with
still
these
got
Necrons.
Hunter Killer, a Heavy Bolter.
No
and-
Hunter Killers. Chaos Land Raiders don't get Hunter
God
Killers.
damn. Chaos Land Raiders on
Suck.
not as good as Loyalists.
I don't actually know what the EC Land Raiders get. Oh, like usually all of them have some sort of little unique gimmick that they get, but I guess the EC ones is that they can advance and shoot with the army roll.
Yeah.
So.
Well, but he gets it from an army roll. Pull it up and see. Oh, they probably just have a Soul Ramp like everything else.
Yeah, I don't think they actually.
They probably don't.
Well,
have
because like a
anything
bunch of
else.
them have like little things that are different. For example, like the World Eaters ones get hit on 4s with all their stuff, but get rapid fire to double the amount of shots they have.
Yeah.
And you know what? He's got one Mauler Fiend staged up in the top left corner. Where's the other Mauler Fiend?
There was
here.
one on each end of the board.
It's down
Oh,
here.
what
There
the?
was.
What is Mauler Fiend doing now, guys?
He's going to go charge Wraiths and sit in combat with them for the rest of the game.
Right, but why?
Well, the thing is, one of these 2 Wraith Bricks, and it should be the one at the bottom, is the one that has the Veil of Darkness.
In theory, if
attacks
he
them in
keeps
combat,
it, yeah, if he tags
then
him
he
in
can't
combat, he
teleport
can't uppy downy him. So
Is that worth throwing a Defiler to the top of the table?
it could be
Or
if
to the
you're.
bottom of the table?
It could be if your plan is to just win off of dominating the middle and this top objective, and just saying, hey, you're going to leave 400 points of your army stuck in here.
True. I mean,
Because how much is a Wraith Brick? Plus the character.
well,
And
let me tell you.
Because I can guarantee you the Mauler
What
Fiend
all
is
is
worth
attached
less
to that
than
Wraith
the
Brick? I assume it's going to be the little walk around upgraded Crypto Thrall guys, right?
the Tomb Guardians or whatever those are called.
Tomb Crawlers.
So here we go. We got 220 in Canoptic Wraiths for a 6-man. We got are the Tomb Crawlers attached to that one? The one at the bottom or the one at the top?
I believe so. Let me go look.
The Tomb Crawlers are not attached to the one at the bottom.
Tomb Crawlers are at the top.
They're at the top.
The one in the midboard has Tomb Crawlers, which makes
Okay.
sense if he was going to.
So then the one at the bottom is not the one with the enhancement, then, right? Because you would put the one on the Veil of Darkness on the one with the Tomb Crawlers.
Chris is
not
spent
necessarily.
CP.
Did Chris misplay by putting the one with the Veil of Darkness in the middle of the table and putting out the shot? Oh, okay. So no, he didn't misplay. For some reason, he just chose to put the Veil of Darkness enhancement on the one without the Tomb Crawlers. That was a misplay.
Well,
Wait, can you give us some insight on why you want to just stack one of the wraiths? Okay.
I believe the reasoning is because if he knows the plan is to put that Wraith Brick in the middle, he wants the extra moves on that.
True, but I mean, I think in this matchup, if that's what you're playing, is your game is I have 2 wraith bricks, I guess come and deal with them. Then you just make sure you stack up a wraith brick and make sure it can't die.
Yeah, which is what the Tomb Crawlers are there.
Look, I'm personally thinking that this is we call this positive trading, though. By sitting here, I'm totally down for the play of let a Mauler Fiend sit in combat with the Wraith Brick the whole game. And
Yeah, if that's the
I think
great,
so.
I guess I was assuming that the Tomb Guards or the Tomb, what are they called?
Tomb Crawlers.
The Tomb Crawlers were attached to the same one that had the Veil of Darkness. And yeah, I guess you're right. If the Mauler Fiend can run over there and lock him down and stop him from using Veil of Darkness, sure. I mean, the Veil of Darkness, what? They pop up, they hop down 9 inches in front of the Land Raider.
See, the issue is, like, I actually don't know about this brick because, like, it's actually a pretty big footprint on that whole unit. So, like,
Yeah.
to pick it up and actually put it
it's
back down
hard to
somewhere.
replace it. That's bigger than a drop pod with 10 Infernus hopping out. So it's going to be hard to place anyway. And he has enough to screen out his whole back line.
Yeah,
so.
it's definitely no Librarius Conclave Fusillade.
Yes.
It's no Fusillade.
I mean, when we're talking about footprints
Stern
and
Guard.
things that are deep striking in, it is definitely one of the largest footprints.
I built a full 2,000 point Librarius list.
I love it.
I have one with combi weapon.
You should reach out to Scary and ask for his opinion.
I don't think Scary liked hearing about my lists at Adepticon.
Evidently, Scary loved your Librarius Conclave.
That's what he said.
I think at the end of the day, he probably just loved seeing something different.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely different. I bet I was probably the only
Yeah.
person at the event playing that. The
Librarius
detachment.
Conclave? It's
Yeah.
cool. It's really thematic. I didn't even think about it. I should have let you use my my modified Librarian with shooting the flame ball out of his hand and everything.
But he's not Deathwatch.
He's not Deathwatch, but Salamander could have let them.
A Salamander Terminator was leading one of the other.
It
units
was.
of Terminators.
Yep.
I did get a lot of compliments on the army.
I mean, it's pretty.
I didn't paint him. Kem, shout out to Kem.
Yeah.
Kem did a good job on him.
What's Kem's painting studio called?
Do you have his business card? Does he have a name?
That is a great question.
Isn't it like Pimp My Minis or something like that?
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to Kem. We'll get some information for you, and we can start sharing. Some
Kem's the goat. Everybody locally, get Kem to commission you. He's the goat.
All right, what do we got going on?
Flawless Blades are fighting wraiths.
How many wraiths are left? We got 1,
5.
2, 5.
I think the last one.
Well, if you reanimated
Okay,
With the Resorb from the
gotta come from
Command
yeah,
Command
for the
Command,
D6
yes.
res. Yeah, of course.
and
I mean,
even
we talked
I
about
believe
that pre-game.
I believe the reanimators nearby 2 to even increase that.
Yeah, it's
further, yes?
2d3. Like this is what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah, you have to focus down.
Well, remember the orb on the handbards was D6 instead of D3, so it should be D6 plus D3.
You paid a strat for that.
Yeah, and
And
I
that
think
too.
there's also a strat to do it.
Yep, and a strat. So we have no CP. Can you check CP count on those guys?
No, that's accurate. At least last as I checked. Oh no, Moat has one less
How does Chris have two CP?
because he has Imotech. So and he didn't spend any on turn 1. So
Yep, so he just got his full 3, uses 1 to do his res after shooting.
Yep.
Well, they take 2 each though because every would take.
Have I told you guys I hate Necrons?
I know.
I mean, my Salamanders list have the damage output to deal with this, but it is still so annoying.
It's a slot.
I don't think we need to refresh. I think it must auto refresh if I just save the page. So
Yeah, I think that's my biggest complaint. Like, I have an absorbent amount of damage output in my Salamanders list with the Devastator Marines and with all of the dev wounds from the Flamers. And just the mass amounts of rerolling wound melted weapons, and I still struggle to deal with Wraith Bricks.
Kagan, you will like it. My full 2,000 point librarians list is 2 drop pods with Stern Guard.
I love
One of
drop
them-
pods. I wish drop pods were just 20 points cheaper.
'Cause
They
one
should be
thing-
50-point enhancements for deep strike, essentially.
Because one thing I learned while playing at that event is that the Fusillade Brick will deal with almost any vehicle or monster in the game, but it can't deal with like big infantry bricks. So that's why we have a second one that are all combi weapons that have anti-infantry 4-up devs.
Yes.
It's less shots, but generally speaking, there's less wounds total on infantry. Well, actually, that's not. That's
I mean,
not
if
true.
you
I
had like a
just straight up
Terminator
lied,
brick, then
but
no, but
but like on a small, yeah, it depends on what it is. But is it good? I don't know. Probably not. Maybe it sucks. But
I mean, I hope drop pods get better. I mean, even if they were 10 points cheaper and the same price as an ATV, they would still be useful in my opinion, because then I could drop an ATV and replace it with just a 50-point or a 60-point enhancement at that point for a deep strike on one of my infantry units. So.
I gotta show you. You'll love this. Let me find it.
But God, I hate Necrons.
Hey, language.
Yeah,
Can
we're gonna
we-
have to give a yellow card to the Necron player.
because he's playing Necrons.
Yeah, and we'll give him a second yellow card for cursing. This is a family-friendly stream.
Speaking of not biased streams,
Oh God, where did I
somehow
put
the
it?
Necron channel is biased against Necrons.
Well, see, here's the thing, Davis. You would be able to find your lists in your phone if you didn't have 50 billion lists.
I like. Here it is.
Full Force is what it's called. I like that already. So we got a Mephiston, a
Because he's a
Lamarties,
psyker.
Librarian, Terminator armor, and a Captain with jump pack. So we have an Intercessor Squad, 2 drop pods, Death Company. I assume the Captain goes with the Death Company.
No, Lamarties goes
Oh,
with.
Lamarties with a 10-man Death
Yeah,
Company.
because he gives them the.
He gives
Oh,
them
you're running
minus.
Dev. I mean, you got me on the Dev Squad.
Because you can put the enhancement with a librarian on him to give him 18-inch loan op.
Oh,
So
you have
they-
18-inch loan up las cannons.
So you can just have him sit there with las cannons. And,
I love that. Now you got to keep in mind they hit on 4.
well, that's why you got Othamo.
You have to shoot them at your own time. You do have the Cherub, so you can get an auto 6. But
Look, I'm not saying it's necessarily the greatest.
I
thing in
also
the
like
world.
the not using the Cherub though, using him in Overwatch and auto cherubing. that it gets so many people off guard, especially when you're running multi-meltas and you get 8 shots. You Overwatch, as long as you have your Cherub, you Overwatch. Usually out of 8 shots, you're going to get at least 1 6, and then you Cherub and get 2 6s. And I tell you, most people don't expect 2 multi-melta shots to go off on an Overwatch, especially on a vehicle like a Rhino or a T9, like a Lancer or a Gladiator or something along those lines, and they kill it.
Kind of reminds me of way back in Index days when Eldar could still have their old Fade dice. You do
Right,
that with,
yeah.
you do that with the
Same
Avatar
thing.
of King because it has sustained his D3, so you just guarantee.
Yeah,
that he
I don't know if
hits.
the I don't know
And
if the
filled some
loan op
Lawrence with
las
just,
cannons
yeah,
are as
the
good
Avatar
in the Blood Angels version of this list because I just don't think they're.
I mean, at that point,
You don't have the +1 to wound, which I think the las cannon devastators really want. So
Well, yeah, and that's why you don't run multi-meltas, because you don't have the +1 to wound. Sanguinary Priest. Does Captain go with the Sanguinary?
yeah, Captain goes with 3 sanguinary guards.
Scouts, of course, Stern Guard, those are 2 drop pods. And then the Terminators obviously dropping with the primary Librarian Terminator. I like that. But we should probably get back to this. Alright. So Flawless Blades did push. And they pushed hard.
Okay, where are we at? We're on round 2 now.
Round 2, it looks like Necron player, 4 CP,
Oh my
He gets
god.
recover and bring it down.
Well, we're still at 1 here and
4 here.
4 here. What are we at for points?
Yeah, what
It's
scores?
29 to 14.
After primary scoring, it looks like. We're playing Terraform. So did the Necron player get control too then? Control too.
Yeah. I mean, we haven't scored primary for the Emperor's Children.
Right.
But,
Can you go back to turn 1? Let's do a quick
Also, we
recap.
have to.
Yeah, that would be holding his home, 1 in no man's land, and then having 2 terraforms at the end of his own turn. Having 2 objectives that were terraforms. That will net you another 2 points.
Yeah, go back to turn 1 on the board.
On
Let's
every.
just do-
I can't. This is just a stream
Oh,
up there.
it's just showing.
Mo, what? Here.
Can you flip it back to turn 1?
Can you flip
so
it
we
back
can
to
look at
turn
it?
1? We just want to.
Don't worry about it. I got it. I also walk over here.
So
Okay,
turn
so we
1
only got 1 overforce skill, and we didn't get. We pitched engage.
No,
There's-
we got 2 of them points actually.
You-
There's still 7.
I mean, it's still a separate unit if you kill the whole unit.
I mean, just like
Did it happen in a separate activation or all the same activation?
Oh, did he kill all the wraiths? Oh,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. As long as it happened, did it happen in 2 separate activations?
no, same activation.
Same activation?
I killed the dogs and the.
If it happened in the same activation,
there's also a Technomancer on that unit. There's no way.
Wait, he's not dead.
Technomancer didn't die.
Um,
If it happened in the same activation, it's still
I
just
do
one
think it only
unit
counts as
kill.
1 unit because specifically the Cryptothals say they're part of the bodyguard unit.
So you got your cards.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure it has a caveat. At least maybe it's in the turn.
But I was gonna say
Yeah, let's look it up.
the
Might as well.
engage.
That's what we're here to do.
Chris is trying to cheat.
Well, I mean, this is.
Overwhelming force.
Destroy leader and bodyguard units count separately.
All right, you guys can flip it back over to.
But it joins part of the bodyguard unit.
Count separately
Right,
because
so that
ones
sounds like 1 unit
body
still.
attached and start the turn. I don't know. If it's considered attached, that's what it's considered. That's a judge.
I think it would have to be a separate activation where you kill, where they became their own unit at that point, and then killed the
No. They're still the same unit because if just Cryptothals are alive, you can still revive wraiths.
Oh, that's right, because we were talking about that
No.
yesterday with the whole guardian thing from.
No, this is
Elder.
actually an instance where they are just, I think, part of that unit.
So yeah, then he would have had to kill the Technomancer. Once again, I hate Nick.
Hmm.
So we're going
Recover.
into turn 2, recover
Yeah.
assets, bring it down.
That's for the Necrons. Yep. Also, hey,
Yeah, and I mean he's got a lot of trash, so he's going to be able to.
There we
use
go.
Recover.
it's like a full board shot.
And then he can do his best to try and kill one of the many vehicles that exist
Right.
in this.
Yeah, you
Emperor's
kill the
Children
Land Raider
list.
that got shoved up in the middle.
With what though?
I mean, yeah, I guess the king has to come out and do it. The king's gonna have to come out and shoot it.
God,
Or
Necrons are so low.
does Awakened Dynasty have the dev wounds on when the wraiths charge the Land Raider in a fight? Do they have dev wounds in fighting?
Wraiths?
They
Yeah,
should be able to do
wraiths.
devs when
Wraiths don't have
they
dev
move
wounds.
over.
I think is there a strat to give the wraiths dev wounds in fight phase?
No.
That's Canoptic Court. Okay,
Where are the Flawless Blades? Did they die?
No,
they're under. Yeah, they're back in the. Land
Oh,
Raider.
because they went back here and
they
then.
killed the unit, consolidated back.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
hey,
awesome.
calm down. Okay,
No. I'm using my strat.
calm down. Trying to keep this stream
Well, it
simple.
doesn't sound like you're having fun. It sounds like you're mad at us.
Yeah, we really need to not be hurting.
Yeah.
We're hurting their feelings.
Well, I mean,
That's not hard. I cried.
oh my,
The EC player crying very easily. I feel like that's on.
probably.
Yeah.
Just trying to get Jimmy to help me build a
However,
good
you also
sisters
know that
list.
their
He won't do
tantrums
it.
is just a play for attention too. It's not actually real either.
You're right. That's true easy fashion.
Hey, I will say this though: killing a whole wraith brick, we love that.
I do. I'm happy that a whole wraith break. So it is just a Technomancer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can't bring back any wraiths.
So that is good. That is very good on the EC players. Yeah, I mean, at this point now you're forcing. He didn't make the charge with Mars, unfortunately. But it looks like the Necrons player didn't use the Veil of Darkness.
Because this is the tomb crawlers that was with that unit.
Yeah, the tomb crawlers were on that unit.
Because we're still movement.
charged.
Veil of Darkness is command phase, or is that movement phase? You pick him up, put him back down.
I believe it's during your command.
Can you look up Veil of Darkness on your Necron Codex, please? Mr. Caster White.
Being part of the body. What are you looking?
Veil of Darkness. Is that end of movement, or is that in command phase you pick up?
I think it's. I don't remember. Let me look it up.
Yeah, we might as well just look it up. Waking Dynasty.
At the end of your opponent's turn, if they're not in engagement.
Yeah, so he chose not to use Veil of Darkness.
Right.
Oh, did the
Interesting
Mauler
play.
Fiend fail the charge?
The Mauler Fiend did fail the charge.
Now,
Mauler
that being
Fiend is
said,
slower attack.
it would allow him to score the primary because I think the
Yeah.
on the other
If
field.
he picked it up, he'd get less on primary.
No
Which,
primary.
frankly, with the state that this is in, like the Necron
points are
player
pretty
needs to.
We're immediately putting the Necron player on the back foot here. So.
I love killing a Wraith Brick. That's actually huge. I love everything about that.
Well,
Actually,
considering
is-
that they're back in the transport again, it's actually a huge problem because now they
You can't trade
the
them
Necron player
back.
Can't just like immediately.
it's
kill
it's
back.
like it's like actually probably fine for the Necron player if he can trade the Flawless Blade back. It's a hammer that then he doesn't have access
Right.
He
to.
still
But
has the other brick.
But because you can't, that was the best trade you probably could have.
and I'm saying it, I don't buy it. I don't buy it that this Land Raider on the center is dying.
I
I'm
think,
not sure what.
I mean, he didn't move the king up to charge it, which I think he would have had to shoot it and charge it to be able to kill it. So
Well,
I
I think
agree
he's
with you guys.
I think he's trying to keep the king somewhat safe, but also at the same time, like if both these Land Raiders live, they're still going to be able to shoot at him or
Correct.
whatever.
Well, and once again, I think.
And on
Even
top
if-
of this, the Flawless Blades could get out and then charge the
Exactly.
king.
Even if the Land Raider died, you still had all 6 of those flawless blades.
Yep. And once again, I think we're still talking about too. The Wraith Brick died, which puts the Necron player on the back foot, which means that he can't commit to the center because he doesn't have those Wraiths to protect.
That's what I
him
wanted.
anymore.
I like commentating. Hey, when we stream one of the bigger events, you should have me commentate.
We'll see.
I can't.
because
I
you're
have
my
to
head
judge.
TM,
I have to
so
judge.
I don't think that that's going to be possible.
I know.
It's okay. I'm sure we've got someone else.
We can figure something out. Well, and I
Well,
will
Chris will
be-
commentate his own stream, I'm sure. But
Right. I guess you're head judge. I'm head team. But
Yeah.
So what's he gonna do? He's gonna sit back, sit on his expansion.
frankly, all I'm surprised at is that he didn't roll more 4-ups to save these Wraiths.
Like
I'm absolutely shocked that at 5 Wraiths still alive in the unit, that's 6.
Did he kill that Scorpic Lord with the Land Raider up top? Did we miss that? All right, looks like he moved the Scorpic Lord, so maybe he didn't target it. No, it's still there. He did not target that Scorpic Lord that was up there.
Maybe he was shooting Wraiths.
I mean,
he
I
probably
think,
put everything over.
yeah, I imagine he was just following
Which is
that
fine.
thought
Like
process.
I don't think that this was probably,
Yeah, for
especially if this was an O-Force target, I'd be like maybe that was a bigger priority. But you know, it's
No, not
you
even
can let it.
O-Force
It's not gonna.
target.
It's not like it's gonna walk over here and kill this Land Raider or nothing.
No.
It's not that good.
Well, once again, you are still playing 3 Land Raiders. That it is a stat check in itself. Like
Yes.
there is a lot of armies that can deal with toughness 12. But I mean, I think like you guys were saying at the beginning of this, we're looking at a Necron list that doesn't really have
It's
any way to
actually very low
consistently-
damage.
Yeah,
play.
consistently deal with 3 Land Raiders. So
No DDAs is crazy.
it is. I like no DDAs in this list because DDAs are the perfect thing to kill Land Raiders.
Right. Flat 4 damage, dead wounds if they stay still.
Right, exactly.
Extremely out 6, they actually would have a lot of opportunities to just stay still and be able to shoot a lot of things too.
Yep. You put some DDAs down in that bottom corner.
They would love you to believe that them only being T9 makes them not very tanky, but welcome
And
to
the 4-up
4-up.
Yeah, it turns out T9 with 4-up invulns. Who cares about T9?
Hey, my T-Fexes love hitting them, wounding them on 2s though.
That
That's
wouldn't
true.
have on 2s.
But then
They save
it
on
makes
4s.
both 4-ups. Yep.
They'll shoot at that guy.
Oh, we're into shooting.
There'll be 6 can attack. And we'll just
What does the one character mode have?
The cacophonous.
Oh, it's a cacophonist with.
Just attaches to one of the noise marines if he desires.
Does
Or
it
runs
have an
solo if he wants it
enhancement?
to. Yeah, I believe it did.
Then we'll do.
Great. They can just leave us.
He's getting a close-up view of the table, so he can give us some more analysis when he comes back.
12 attacks on 2 thrown 1 sustain. So 2 sustain, 4 sustain.
as I'm observing, I'm trying to think about where Necrosaur is in relation to that Wraithbrick that was charged by those flawless blades, right? Because depending on where
He's
the
right
background
here.
player had. Are you sure? Okay, yeah, the guy next to the Reanimators on this.
Yeah, he's right next to the king. Protect. You can protect the king from the flawless blades because it's fight. He has fight
True.
first, doesn't he? So you can
Yes.
use him as a heroic target.
Yep. It just means that DC would have to then advance and shoot.
Yeah,
one of the
counterpoint.
Land Raiders
You could also just
to move
choose
up.
to not go for the king and just start attacking the home. Just start shoving land raiders that way.
That's true.
What's he gonna do? I mean,
Right. Now, I was more thinking like if Necrosaur was near that Wraithbrick that was on the midboard, then assuming he reanimated some of the other Wraiths closer to Necrosaur, you could have had that fights first heroic into the flawless blades, and that could have been a doozy of a play on the fight back if he had that option. But
Also, we haven't been watching the stream at all, so we probably need to check.
Did you even start it?
Yeah.
You want to share this
We probably need
link?
to check and see
Is that-
any comments that we
Yeah.
need to address. We're bad commentators.
what do you want? You do it then, since
Yeah.
you're clear. I don't know what you're trying
he
to
was
do.
wanting you to share the
The link to the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all, that's it.
Somebody else sent it.
Oh, did I already send it then? So we're good? Right?
Yeah. And then we probably need to check stream, make sure there's no comments we need to
There are
address.
comments.
Mhm.
Already.
Only
Your and theirs can't lose.
it's Carl.
Oh, I lost the first
I didn't manage to pull one. Silent King was sustained, apparently.
You didn't even
Okay,
at
fair
all
enough.
Warhammer players.
I'm sure everyone's gonna love getting a ping from the at all Warhammer at 11:46 the evening before Easter.
All these guys are.
All right, let's go to the stream and see if anybody's watching and see if there's any comments we need to address. All right, so it looks like we got
It's Carl.
K Roder here saying 3 Land Raiders can't lose. Well, I mean,
It's certainly a commanding position for right now.
it is. It really depends. I mean, we've lost the Land Raider. It looks like. Is that what happened?
Yeah, the one in the midboard appears to be dead.
How did it die? Do you know?
Chris was saying that this is Silent King getting sustained hits. Turns
Oh,
out
yeah,
it
yeah.
can.
Turns out
It
that
gets
can kill him.
sustained
does do it.
hits.
From the Catacomb Command Bar? Or?
What gives it sustained hit?
Necrosar.
What?
Yeah, Necrosar gives us sustained. That's right. I forgot about that. It's all destroyer units, though?
It's everyone except for monsters in Titanic close eligible, and if it's destroyer, it's all.
It's always. Yeah, that's right. So close is eligible or destroyers are always. Yeah. That's right. I forgot about that. That is something that Necrosar does. He is absolutely auto taking every Necron list.
Mhm.
But, I mean, like you guys said, the Flawless Blades hop out. Looks like they didn't hop out onto the objective, though.
He has 6 OC on the objective.
Yeah, so you can't out OC the Twin Blades, so no reason to be on the objective, I guess.
It does mean he gets to kill the Tomb Blades for free, but I mean.
Interesting. So you're telling me on the 2 hits with the big thing he got a 6?
Well,
I mean-
he can pick reroll once for the Silent King as well.
I know, but that still means he got a 6.
You got 1 sustained?
All right.
I got my staff, one of my staff food, and I got
One of the Memnirs?
Yeah.
One of the Memnirs sustained and one of the staffs sustained?
Okay. All right. Well,
That happens.
I stand corrected, folks. I thought I was not gonna. Thought I was gonna see that Land Raider alive. I
I mean, I think that's unlikely in most scenarios.
Well, it's Chris, so that happens every time. So.
Yeah, I can definitely see that we need to get Chris a better computer with like 2 to 3 monitors too. I think what we need to do is we probably need to get
The game needs to be on its own monitor. And
Yeah,
like,
we need to get him probably even a docking station along with 2 additional monitors, and then the stream needs to be running on a separate computer. I think.
that's what I've seen a lot of stream setups do.
Yep.
Is like the stream's on one computer, and then you can have another computer that's managing like the other aspects of it.
Right.
Right, and it's just getting fed to the stream computer.
For sure.
For publishing.
So I think, I mean, at the end of the day, like he was asking for a better computer. I think you keep the laptop and keep using a laptop, and we'll probably just get another computer with
Your laptop could be your command, like, where you're doing all the, like,
Right.
non-stream hosting stuff. Because, like,
Yep.
this thing's perfectly capable of, like, ending in the chat and, like, having other stuff up on.
Oh, yeah. And then, like, when we were talking to Joe from War Games Live, I think he's running like 4 separate computers at once. So,
Yeah.
You think his setup might be a little more sophisticated than Chris's?
I think Chris's $3,000 setup comparatively to
What,
Wargamer
10,000?
Live's, I think he said 20,000 plus.
20,000.
Yeah, 20,000 plus setup. Yeah, definitely going to be a little bit of a difference.
Yep. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, with War Games Live, we got plenty of mics.
When people
everywhere,
were looking
and
at
on this
their-
stream,
their
we got Magnus
ratings-
holding a paper towel roll with our microphone.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
we got some, we spent the money where it counts.
We spent the
Correct.
money where it counts. We
On
bought a
Magnus.
Magnus to hold a paper towel roll with a microphone on it.
Yeah.
What was it? Totally not unrelated. I was looking at I was just looking through and I was checking rankings and stuff when everybody was doing that this week. I didn't realize that our team has it has like a page with like a picture of the store and everything on it.
Yeah.
Someone did a good job setting up a little page.
I did, yes. I set up the organization. I think it was called.
Or
no,
We're
I think Chad.
we're actually not doing too bad. as a
Yeah, it
team.
looked like we were doing pretty good. I know Cameron down with Big Beef and Bug Eater was giving us some kudos, and then we got a couple shout outs at Adepticon saying that it was nice to see. We had 3 teams in the team tournament at Adepticon and 8 people in single.
Oh, they shouted us out?
No, there was just a couple teams that gave us good kudos.
Oh,
that were like,
sure,
hey,
sure.
It's cool that you guys have so many teams and so many people who are willing to come and support each other.
Mm-hmm.
That can be you too, anybody watching. Come join our teams. Where actually what we want is 1 year for Adepticon to be 40% Turbulent Games
Yeah, right.
player.
Well, I mean, we're working on 3 5-man teams down at Bug Eater out of the 20 teams that Bug Eater has. So, I mean, if we can have 5 of the teams down at Bug Eater, we increase our odds of winning rate.
It's like, what's
That's
that,
true.
20%? 25? 25%?
And then every other team gets to run the gauntlet of Turbulent Games teams.
Yep.
So,
And then we get to have the fun part where we team kill during the finals.
right, in finals, we team
Yep.
kill our other teams.
No Land Raiders allowed.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm sure the Land Raider people will be happy when they're done playing the Land Raider season.
I'm gonna keep
Clearly,
playing Land
according
Raiders,
to this,
so.
according to the game we have on stream right now and the previous one, the Land Raiders got some commanding presence that not everyone can answer. So.
Well, and as Carl said, 3 of the Land Raiders can't lose.
Correct.
I only have 2 now.
Well, right now.
So now
right.
you can lose. Oh,
I mean, it is still turn 2, though. And
Yeah,
we're still.
There's a lot of game to be played. Yet.
Right, and there's still a lot of situations here where Necron player just has more chaff.
The other reality is, right, even if it is unlikely to outright kill one Land Raider, he still did do it, and that means that if he strings another 1 or 2 of those, it's like now all of a sudden all the Land Raiders are dead.
God, this scoreboard is so lame.
Right, for sure.
Look at what we're looking at here. What a crazy.
Have we went over to turn 2, bottom turn 2 yet?
I think they're getting to it, but he's already gotten recover and he killed a Land Raider. So, I mean, all these points are secured at this
Rough.
point.
Yep, he just needs to get the points for the terraform when the dead bottom of turn.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's it. We're at the end
EC is going to go to 26 after
Terraform's
primary.
in command phase, though.
So
It's like end of every
for
turn, though,
those,
isn't
but
it?
the objectives you can actually terraform, you get points both on your turn and your opponent's turn.
Right, in
And
every
that's it,
command
and
phase,
that's-
though.
No, that happens at the end of the turn. So that means if you go and do an action for the terraform, you then score that point for terraform at the end of that turn.
Yeah,
Really?
it's weird. It's like the one mission that's got some weird shenanigans
Yeah,
with it.
I
and-
definitely played Terraform wrong in Adepticon.
Yep, almost everybody does.
Yep.
Not on purpose. It's just you.
No, it wasn't on
It
purpose.
doesn't work. It doesn't work the way any other mission in the game works. It's just it's its own thing.
Yeah. It was one of the missions that changed from the previous mission pack into this
Oh.
one.
Also,
So,
oops.
jumping from turn 1 to turn 7. What is this?
No.
You got my
Oops.
Yep.
I could have won one. There, I keep my turn.
There we go.
Not sure. I would no, sorry.
So now we're moving to bottom turn 2.
All I'm saying is that I'm definitely a better scorekeeper here than normally is seen on this.
Wow. I mean, I know last game we reached infinity points for the Salamanders.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like some very official scorekeeping.
I think it was a fair game.
It was a 20-0, so we wrote infinity and called it good.
So Space Marine Land Raiders are better than Emperor's Children Land Raiders?
Space Marine Land Raiders
Absolutely.
are absolutely better.
They
than
get +1 to
Emperor's
wound.
Raiders. +1 to wound, and you have Flamestorm cannons, which are just
generally better than the last games.
Yeah, once again, why I try not to throw my Land Raiders all the way across the table is because I can just sit back and Overwatch something. And quite frankly, I want my opponent to get closer, because if they get closer and they do want to reach out and charge one of those Land Raiders that you set back there just a hair, we're closer.
I'm incredibly excited to see what happens during this scrim that we have planned.
I'm excited too.
It'll be interesting. I'm excited to play all the people who thought 3 Land Raiders would fail.
He gave me the side eye because I agreed to not be on the Land Raider team.
Correct. Yes.
It's true. We have a better Thousand Suns player, and it's okay.
8-man.
I ain't gonna deny that. I'm just
8-man Land Raider, all Land Raider team, 24 Land Raiders going up against another 8-man team that's tryhard.
something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
I'll take a draw. We just need to not lose. That's really what I.
Well, I think what we've decided is that I'll 20-0 my opponents, and as long as you guys all get 10-10, we're fine.
See, I was working with Carl on his stuff, and he's kind of. I think he's got the list to a point where most of the time he can force like a draw.
Yeah,
and I told him that that's okay.
That is absolutely.
We can absolutely work with that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got the EC
even
player.
If you had it like 9 to 11 or 8 to 12, like that's valuable.
So it looks like we did see a Veil of Darkness here. Where'd they go?
They're just
they're just right there. They just killed the Mauler.
Killed
Fiend.
the Mauler.
Yes.
You can barely see him on screen. I don't know if like something
I
adjusted
know,
or.
I gotta move this whole thing back.
Gotcha.
Fair enough.
Yep. So Mauler Fiend died.
Wild,
Interesting.
of course.
Which, again, fair enough. Those rates are now on the side of the board rather than contesting in the middle. So this is still something that EC wants, even if it costs them one of their machinery pieces. Right?
And in this case, you might actually be able to even push towards that brick too now, because the Tomb Blades aren't going to pose any
Or
threat
all
in
the
middle of
Flawless
table.
Blades.
All the Flawless Blades are right there in the middle of the table, right below.
Oh, they're still alive.
Yeah, they're still alive. But I mean, you move towards the middle of the table, you shoot a whole bunch of stuff in those wraiths down the bottom, make them use some CP to regen them again. They're not near the reanimator this time, or the Catacorn Command Barge.
Yeah, he's doing exactly what I wanted him to do, which is screw this side of the board. Yep. We just pound the home.
You don't care about that bottom, especially if he doesn't fail.
Can you terraform? That's what it is. You can terraform their home, and if it's unterraformed,
yeah, you can't unterraform it because
Didn't know that.
You're only eligible to terraform an objective that's not in your own deployment zone, which means you can never unterraform your own if it does get terraformed. For anyone who's unfamiliar with how terraform works, but
kill those Tomb Blades.
I mean, it's a free kill, right? It'll give him one more tick in his
and once again,
coterie check. Right? No, wrong detachment.
You charge in those Flawless Blades down the bottom and those wraiths again, and you can't use Veil again.
That would be a reason to go after them, yes. Because if you can prevent them from getting that mobility that the enhancer was bought to give, then
especially since he didn't move anything else on the objective. So I guess if he fails, he just gives up primary again too. So maybe you actually don't care because you want him to pull up and not get the primary points.
That could be.
I like that. Use their stuff against them.
Yeah. Take any advantage they thought they had, make it a weakness. I'm sure that's in the Art of War, Sun Tzu's Art of War.
It is right? Certainly what I was just about to say. So, yeah.
What do we got, though? We got a cleanse.
That's actually not that
That's
bad.
really, because the Rhino, and then they get out. The Noise Marines get out.
For sure.
Huge. Display of Might.
We'll
it's also
too, because once again, I think here in his scenario, he's just putting everything in the middle of the table.
I mean, it's a Land Raider list, yeah.
I honestly think that's what I would do. Is I would probably just ignore them. He didn't move anything else onto that bottom objective. If he fails here, he loses primary points. And at the end of the day, we've already talked about it's a massive footprint.
Also, we haven't seen him, but those are flayed ones. I don't really know what those are doing.
I wonder why he didn't move those up on the I think it's because he's tired.
Might have been after. Yeah.
Well, then it would allow him to at least make the Veil play.
Right.
Right.
I think what we're seeing here, folks, is we're seeing a Necron player that has just misplayed a couple things here.
Here we have some light hazing from the people behind the laptop towards.
Sorry, I know I've
the
said this
players
already,
in-
but I love Necron players. I just wanted to put that out there.
I love Necron players.
Necron players,
In any case, yeah,
Especially
it will
when
be
they're
interesting to
named
see this one. It will be interesting to see the future developments for this AC player, what he determines to be the best possible play. Looks like he is moving towards that rate.
He's moving down there, I guess.
I think GW needs to make Land Raiders accessible to more armies. I think Sisters need Land Raiders.
I think Eldar needs Land
AdMech
Raiders.
needs Land Raiders.
What do we got?
Guard needs Land Raiders.
Raptor Ingress here.
Eldari Land Raiders.
What's in Deep Strike?
He was measuring back there for something.
What's all off the board?
What do
We
you not have
got
on the
death
table?
marks. You got death marks.
Death marks.
Interesting. Oh no, wait, no. Yeah, we got these flawless blades. They're gonna come down.
Right.
They're gonna try
I
to
think
get
that was the
round two.
controversial play that we were talking about. Like, I still think you just ignore that whole bottom corner.
See, the issue with sending it into anything over here, though, is you have Necrosar as a heroic intervention
Yes.
target. So, like, I mean,
Absolutely.
you can make him spend the CP, but I don't think that play's worth losing a 6-man flawless blades.
Not at all. No.
Nope. Yeah, he's gonna be very intentional about where he lands these flawless plays to stay out of that heroic range.
Although there's probably like a line where if you like get over here, hey, you know, if it was 11th edition and he makes a big enough charge, he could get over here into the outside of heroic range into the king.
I honestly don't think you want to put them into the king either, though, because if they whiff on the king just smacks back and kills them all.
I don't. They're 3 wounds each.
Yeah, but there are 5 up in.
I'm not saying he doesn't kill like half the unit or whatever, but it keeps him in place and kills the Miniers, so you can't kill more Land Raiders.
True.
With his sustained hits land or
Miniers.
Yeah, taking those Memniers off so that way you take the sustains on keeping him near Necrosar is definitely a big one. But I mean, he's got a Land Raider all the way at the top of the table. He's got a Land Raider in the middle still.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think the Land Raider's sticking out enough to like actually shoot at any of this.
You could probably see the
definitely
remainder
not.
here, but not the
But he
Scorpion
can still
Lord that's
charge
right
'cause
there.
it's-
There's a Technomancer tucked in this corner of that top ruin there that he's probably just going to shoot and kill.
Yep, might as well.
And then we might see a charge into the Reanimator to
get on
just,
the objective,
just get on the
yeah.
objective.
Let me go check table or state real quick.
Oh, he's shooting at the king. Okay, killed all the Tomb Blades, which is expected.
Yep. No, not a surprise there. He's got his entire army that could have diverted to
Strength
do that
10.
if needed.
Dang. Okay. We killed the Miniers and we did a bunch of damage to the king. So
Yep. As long as you get past the first 3 damage, that the Silent King doesn't reanimate that Minior, because that's always a big annoyance when you get your big anti-tank shots into him, and then you leave the Silent King on full, and then he just brings back another Minior. So just it's
a
a
1
rough
6
one,
damage
so.
shot is significantly less good than 2.
I'm simply talking about like the efficacy and efficiency of being able to actually kill the Silent King.
Yeah.
It's much more annoying when he gets to reanimate that Minior. So if you get a couple extra wounds in to do that, that's a big deal.
It's okay. Everybody take your bets. What's if the Necrons lose? Are we gonna hear? Yeah, I'm not playing this list again. This list is bad. My name is Chris.
Maybe it may be good to.
I'm just
continue
being
thinking about
mean.
the,
I'm just
Yeah.
being mean.
Yeah.
Don't listen to me. More computers equals more stream. That's real.
That's
Terraform
true.
isn't YOHammer. Yeah, Terraform isn't in YOHammer team, so irrelevant mission.
Fair enough. That's
That's what Carl said.
Irrelevant mission. Sure.
Real Carl. I love that.
Not
that's
irrelevant,
okay.
Carl. We really needed to see this Necron player lose, so I think his relevance is there.
Yeah.
He made the charge with the Flawless Blades on both the Scorpic Lord that's right there. And
There's a
the-
Scorpic Lord
Yeah,
there?
so you charge the Scorpic Lord and the Raids. So, I mean, I don't know that
he's not
kills the
killing all of
Scorpion
that.
Lord.
He might, depending.
Well, I guess depends how many attacks he puts in. He probably doesn't want to because the Scorpion Lord, I believe, also has a damage 3 weapon, and so
Yeah, it
therefore
does.
would kill. Would
I suppose
some
you.
flawless blades.
And he did
go
kill the
into it.
Cryptek that was in that building up in the top L that was hidden
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
yeah.
And he did do exactly what we were talking about, where he just charged into and he's sting shocking now.
May as well. Honestly, yeah, he'd have to do a
We
lot of
got
damage to the
Necron
tank
player.
shock for that to matter. But
Yeah. Well, we're seeing the Necron player get real stickler here now that he's thinking he's losing. So.
It doesn't matter because I'm
Our team has a tendency to do that.
I mean, just a couple people on our team, yes.
you're really after dark.
It's
Keep
all
hazing our own team.
right.
So
It's all
is this.
loosey goosey until you start to lose, and then you have to pull everything back.
Oh, is there like a? Oh, it's what? Oh, it's because this is not.
I made all the
First, I was like, what is this? That okay, there we go. It wasn't just live. There's no live. Right? Let's see. We did see a CP getting used.
Where were our cleanses declared? Did we have any cleanses declared? Did you declare any cleanses?
Yeah, so no, that makes sense. Terraforms are worth more than cleanses.
Correct. It's taking points away from your opponent and
Sure.
giving it back to you.
So we'll probably see a cleanse ditch for a CP, would be my guess, and
Yeah,
then
and that makes a
display
lot of
my
sense.
score. So
If you're playing in Furnace Marines, you just do cleanse and terraform. So.
can't do
Right,
that.
because they shoot their opponent with the flamers and then they shoot the ground with the flamers.
Unfortunately, you don't have do 2 actions. That's not a function of
You
Forge
don't.
Fathers.
It's not a function. However, you do just end up with so many units being able to do that shit.
To the guy saying that there were more computers, more stream. If you go out to YO Hammer, you'll get to see at least 2 computers. Because according to my team, I'm our second. I'm our computer on our team.
We're trying. We're not going to bring a computer for. I guess Land Raider team's not bringing a computer for matrices.
I ain't bringing a computer.
Oh,
I
good.
told
So
my team.
neither turbulent teams will have computers for matrice pairings during our 8-man team tournament.
I think we're it's like the the Dunning-Kruger effect, where it's like we're at the bottom of that hump where it's like you don't know anything, you don't know anything, but we're not quite at the middle where it's. I feel like that's where the computer people are. Where it's like we know nothing, so we don't bring computers. We think we know everything, so we bring computers, and then you get to the other end of the scale where it's like we don't know. I know everything, no computers.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when you're running a list with 8 teams that have all 3 landers apiece, do you really need a matrice?
I just can't wait to sit down at the table and tell them to throw their computer in the trash.
Right, yeah, because it's one of those things you're like, sure, pick your poison of Land Raider, I guess.
Like, which one you want?
Yep.
They're all different colors.
You want pink Land Raiders, green Land Raiders, gray Land Raiders,
Red Land Raiders?
Red Land Raiders,
Other red Land
other
Raiders.
Red Land Raiders.
Gold Land Raiders.
The gold Land Raiders. Like, what color and flavor of Land Raider do you want? And I mean, I think this is a great way to wrap up the.
It wasn't even planned that way, but it's gonna get used that way.
I recall. I believe I named my team the Great Land Raider family.
The Great Land Raider, no Land Raiders.
The turbulent land.
There better be no Land Raiders in the other team.
See, I would love for that to be the case, but I can't tell my
You
Custodes
have
player
to tell
to
your
not
Custodes player
have-
to run no Land Raiders.
No, he gets to have his Land Raiders.
No.
I'm sorry.
Then it's not a
If
famine.
It's not a famine.
Then you need to rename your team.
Yeah, this has got to be no Land Raider team.
I mean, let me see this. Is that
How
what I
is it?
actually named?
How is it that we've gone all the way back around to now Custodes Land Raiders? That's like
Right, was a thing before we even talked about all Land Raiders.
You round up or down?
For what?
The amount of wounds the guy comes back.
I think you always round up.
Yeah, always
That's
round
what
up.
everyone.
Yeah. Yep, always round up because when you have damage, you round back up.
They can all fight.
How's something coming back with an odd number?
Well, if a Scorpec Lord has 7 wounds.
Oh yeah. The reanimator.
Does Scorpec Lord die?
What's your state? Yeah, I brought it back.
Alright, well that's going to be a command point used. So,
Importantly, it means that he won't be able to reanimate. He won't be able to resurrect any other character this phase, and so depending on And that is one thing. It can be really intimidating to know that your opponents, your
Can you bring the king
are
back?
Can reanimate the characters, but if you manage to kill multiple in one phase, they can only do it in one place one time.
Can you bring the king back with that?
No, I don't think so.
Is it infantry
It might
characters
be-
only?
Might be,
might
it
be
might be
infantry.
non-epic
We're-
hero.
We are at 0 CP for everybody's hellbent now.
I mean, the Emperor's Children player still has a deficit to recover, but he is turn 2, so as long as he can keep primary scoring low on the Necron side, you can just hold away at the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
What? Kagan and Davis on the call? I don't know who you are, Mr. Shadowgun, but yeah, that's
We
That's
got
that was
Kagan,
James Mayfield, I believe.
Davis, and Tyson. Yep, are all doing this.
all right. Well, if it's James, good to see you, James. Hope you're doing well down in Sioux City.
Chris didn't want to host another game because I was game to play another game, but he really wanted to play his Necrons because he's the real streamer that he should be.
Hey, I mean, everyone deserves to play on their own stream at some point.
Only except for like 90% of the games that Chris streams is Chris playing.
Oh yeah.
Yep. All right. It's James.
Yep.
Good to see you, James.
Hey, James.
Hey, all I'm gonna say though is that these rays will kill more than my time.
That we're in an interesting position right now if you're just joining. I think Necron player is definitely on the back foot.
What was? Did we get a resolution on if
We
he?
did. It looks like he allowed him to be on the objective. So.
Okay.
I'm not talking shit about you, Chris. It's okay. Oh.
Has he got like hairs on his monitor here? Like, what is this dude doing shedding over here?
I don't know. All right. So what do we think here? How do we think the Necron player turns this around?
That's a good question. I mean, he's probably gonna kill most of the flawless blades that are on this if he didn't already.
Well, absolutely. Yeah. So he got sabotage secure.
Okay.
Top of turn
So what are
3.
we at? 46.
So you really gotta
Hold on.
like focus in on his secondary game, maybe even.
Yeah, I
see if
mean-
you discard to get ones that
Right.
are favorable, whether killing or actions that are safe for him to do, like the sabotage.
The problem being here is like he's got flayed ones that have sat back here and done nothing. He's lost his Tomb Blades. He's lost a whole Rick of Wraiths.
If this was, I'd feel so much better about the position if this was like top of 4, if this is top of 3.
Right, this is top of 3. Like his Reanimator's stuck in combat with a Land Raider on home objective. The only other thing he's got on home objective is there's an Imotech sitting back there. I'm pretty sure.
There's a Scorpion card out there.
You're right, but it's not on the.
And also of note, we ended up in a situation where he shot enough to keep menus from coming back.
He did, yeah. And so
It's like we actually have huge.
we have
EC has
4 EC
like
objectives.
frankly this corner, the top corner here, lost.
He needed to veil
EC
here.
EC's entirely controlling this top corner.
He needed to be able to veil here, and he still couldn't veil. So that was a good play.
Yes.
Once again, too, though, I think this was a situation where like,
When in
he
doubt-
didn't put anything else on the objective. So even if he did fail, he would have lost primary.
And we are still sitting here looking at the flayed ones.
I know. I still don't know what they're doing. I feel like I do feel like there's a portion of Chris here that just kind of threw a couple
Maybe some bricks at me. You know, I've had to dodge a couple of these little magic.
things.
Can't see it on the stream, but you know I've been dodging these ones. Dodge a brick, you can dodge a ball.
You're right.
Yeah, I think.
I just think
if
he's
he
got
was
too
able to
much
get
stuff
the Veil
that
of
he
Darkness
needs to-
going, and then maybe get some pressure from that backfield. Because if
I
he was
just-
able to get like a Terraform on the EC home field, then that.
I
would've
just
been,
think
pretty
the
big, but-
Necrons have too much stuff they need to kill this turn and not enough firepower to do it.
Well, that was
When
always
you-
the question: is they didn't have
Yeah.
enough firepower to begin with.
And when you lose the Memnirs, that's cutting the Necron
The damage
Silent
output.
King's damage
The
output.
one
in half.
damage output thing that he does have.
I mean, it
For
also
sure.
makes me. It kind of just makes me think the solution is gonna have to be putting him towards the center.
I think the king
But-
walks up onto that objective and he frees up those rays to go actually do something. And he's probably going to have to come around that bottom terrain on the table and go for his home. I mean, all he's got back there is a cacophony. So
Is that not a what is that?
Oh, he's not even attached
It's
to
like a
anything?
rhino?
It's not even attached.
What is that?
Interesting.
It's a rhino with noise marines and then a cacophonous by himself.
Makes sense.
This is wild.
It's probably because it's the cheapest HQ unit.
It's like an
to take,
80 point
yeah.
character, I think.
Yeah, because I think the combat units to go with the tormentors are more expensive than that. So.
I think those are also 80, but
Hey, did you take the Lord Cacophonous because it's the cheapest HQ or what?
So it is just a cheap HQ that you have to have. Yeah, so it's just a cheap HQ that he had to have. Once again, we were.
Does
going
it have
back
an
to-
enhancement on it?
I think
What's the
so,
enhancement?
yes.
Is it the redeploy?
Oh,
Oh,
you
okay.
let
Yeah.
something come in turn one. Yeah. So we put something into reserves and then brings it on the table. Turn one.
This Land Raider list
in
looks-
no man's land.
This Land Raider list looks much better than mine.
I mean, I think what we do after this game is we re-rack EC Land Raiders versus Salamander Land Raiders. What, we're gonna put Moat through his own little personal tournament tonight.
RTT.
Yeah, Moat's
The
gonna
Moat
get through
RTT.
The Moat RTT.
Actually, in a big twist of fate, instead of it being the Salamander's triple Land Raider, you get me to borrow 3 Land Raiders and proxy.
Yeah,
with
we do
Thousand
Thousand
Suns.
Suns proxy Land
and
Raiders.
then Carl
Dude,
gets to watch
the
Thousand Sun.
I'm gonna be honest. That has been the trickiest one for our team to figure out is the Thousand Suns.
In true Zinch faction.
Absolutely, James. Yes, the true turbulent after hours event. You're welcome to join whenever you want.
Yeah, come down.
You come on up here. We'll find a place for you to stay.
You can even be on the stream. You can play.
Yeah, you can even get up here, play on the stream.
We got an extra couch at our house. You know, I stay there.
Yeah, the chat's down with the Moat RTT.
I should have changed the name of the stream to the Moat
the
RTT.
Moat RTT. I think we're gonna have to do this. Actually, we're gonna have
Yeah.
to pick somebody who's going to play 3 games, and then do
Every weekend we have a new
Yep.
Land Raider player RTT.
Land
with
Raider player
3 games
RTT.
in one day.
We need to get Ethan in on this.
Yeah,
We need
Ethan
a
has to have 3 games
3
in one
Land
day,
Raider
and we have to have the
custos,
commentary desk.
commentary for each one.
Yeah,
I'm down.
We'll take turns playing one of our Land
I
Raider
mean, I do
players.
enjoy this commentating. It's pretty.
I agree with you. I
I like
took a
this
break for a
too.
second to grab some water, and I can see how some other
Yeah.
teams or other, I don't want to say names of specific,
it's okay. We vibe better than everyone else.
Yeah. say names of other specific channels, but at the end of the day, like this commentating thing is actually pretty fun. I don't like
Okay.
being mic'd while I'm playing games because too many unfiltered thoughts come out of my mouth while I'm playing games. So I don't
See,
want to
that's
be
the
mic'd
other
when I'm
thing.
playing.
So
We
you have
also
to be
gotta,
like the elder player and go through enough paths of discipline to be able to control yourself both while you're playing the game and in what you allow yourself to speak. Okay, it's an
Yep.
art, right?
Sure, I do. I mean, and you
It's
have
how you keep your soul from slipping. That's
Yeah.
how it works.
you have way more control over that than I do because when I'm sitting there playing, there's too many unfiltered thoughts making its way out my mouth.
Tyson's a good dude.
I'm walking the path of command, just like all the autarks. Okay? That's why my jersey says Autark Aaron. Okay?
I'm just more of a let it burn kind of guy.
Well, although funnily enough, I actually kind of like not being the one in control of a lot of things.
You didn't even want to be the team captain.
Yeah, Carl's gonna do it too. He says, "Amazing! Can't wait to get 3 draws in the T Suns Land Raider RTT."
All right, Carl, you pick a night
Yep.
or a weekend. You come down here. We'll match you up against 3 other
three
players.
games in one day.
Yep, and we'll see if you can get 3 draws.
You can listen to my commentary too. I'll
No,
comment
correct.
every game.
We'll take turns comment. Well, yeah, we can throw as many commentators up here as we want. We just need to get his other mic.
We need
working.
we need to make like a little makeshift plywood booth where we just like stack 4 sheets of plywood to make the little booth so that they can't hear us.
Yeah. Are we going to see an uppy downy Land Raider in this game?
Yeah, I can.
Necron player getting a little tilted.
Hey, that's another language card.
Yeah, the rates. Yeah, that's what I thought he was going to do with the rates. You move the flayed ones up, take that
Mhm.
home. Move the rates down at the bottom. You have to pressure. You have to pressure that home and make
Honestly?
make the EC player have
Maybe
to
we
turn
give
around
you
and
like
deal with it.
an earplug for like the ear that's close to us, and then you. Or you? Oh
They
yeah.
have to wear
Put some-
headphones.
put some
It's like
music in. Put
like
some music
programs.
in,
They have to
actually.
wear headphones.
Yeah.
They have to wear noise
Or
canceling
honestly,
headphones.
we could just next time take this up like this.
Yeah.
We could just do this from the
Well, some of this is hardline plugged in. Yeah, because it is hardwired.
Oh, gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha.
It has to be because of how power we have to stop.
Okay.
That's why we need the PC.
We'll figure it out.
Fair enough.
This is how I have to do my commentating because I don't get to do it at like any of the actual big events. So I have to do my
what we're
commentating at the
learning
like
is-
So is this? Are we calling that the Turbulent Games
After
Land Raider
Dark
Team RTT
No, 'cause
circuit?
Well, no, because I don't think we're
After
doing
dark.
Land Raiders. Like at the end of the day, like we could just make this a thing.
Oh, it's just
Maybe-
RTT weekend.
Yeah,
You
it's
pick a
just-
player
this
and
is the
it's
RTT
their
weekend.
RTT.
Whatever player volunteers for the RTT.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then on a Friday or a Saturday night, they pick one of them.
And
then
like probably
we
a
put it
couple of
through-
us are on the commentary desk, but other
Right.
people can come and go as they want.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
Tyson could be here for one game, and then the next game we have someone else or whatever,
For
or
sure.
it can just be me and you or whatever.
They're essentially you're just putting somebody.
This
through
is a
an
good
RTT.
idea.
I do. I think it's a great idea. We start at 8:00 at night. We make it a little bit of a Turbulent Games After Dark RTT, single player RTT. So this is this is Turbulent Games After Hours.
You're gonna get
single-player
3
RTT.
games in starting at 8 p.m.
Yep.
I think we could start at 6.
Well, so the problem with starting at 6 is the store's open.
Store's open at 8 too.
It is, but at 8:00 it's starting to wind down enough
Yep.
where like we can get going. It's just so at this point, like really, you get 3 games in, you're done at 3:00 in the morning. As long as we keep it going, right?
Yeah,
we
yeah,
know
yeah.
that it's planned out, it's organized.
Okay,
we
sure,
actually
sure,
started
sure.
at 8:00.
Yeah. All right, I'm
3:00 in the morning.
I just didn't know if that was a part of this deal. It's like I'm down for 3 a.m. Warhammer.
Well, I mean,
Burning the midnight oil, but
hell, me and Taylor stayed at the store till 2:00 yesterday morning. Just
Really?
BSing again because I can't walk away from a good conversation.
I'm surprised. That's good to hear.
Yeah. But no, I think we just let somebody volunteer, like, hey, who's taking the 3-game RTT? Pick a weekend and pick a Friday or a Saturday, and yeah, we just line 3 people up to play them and a couple people to comment, and it's Turbulent Games After Dark single
RTT.
player RTT.
single player.
Single player
Single
RTT.
Yeah.
Right, because you got to think the 3 people who are switching in and out,
Yeah,
those
yeah.
are just NPCs.
Yeah. Oh, good lord. You can even have some some fluff commentary to be like, oh man, like if the player loses round 1, then you know that the person that they're pairing against also lost round 1, so to speak, or
For
whatever,
sure,
and
yeah.
all that. It was man, they're meeting the same win path as this other player. How did
Yeah.
this?
Oh, could we do could we have like a
win round
season?
1?
Right.
Could we have like a season, and then at the end, whoever won the most games and out of their RTT, we can give like a little stupid trophy to or something.
We could. We could open it up to like an invitational type thing too, where people could apply to come and be part of the
Yeah.
RTT, the single player RTT. Carl says Kroot, but pass all 3 games.
Yep. Well, see, the real trick is you want to make sure that people are playing quickly enough, right?
Right, so it's gotta be
your
lined
guys'
up.
game got done in like an hour and a half, 2 hours, right?
Well,
So-
and honestly, I think most games should be that 2 hour to 2 hour 15 minutes anyway. So as long as you have it where it's set to just go game, you should be able to start at 8. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is 4.
Eat dinner
to 2
before you
a.m.
play
is-
your
Yeah,
game.
you eat dinner before you play. Like you just play through all 3 games. It is. I mean, it's akin to like an Iron Man challenge, right? You're playing 3 games right in a row with maybe a 10-minute break for resack and re-rack.
Mhm.
So yeah, the 3 of us are gonna take a finder's fee on the rest of Chris's streams earnings for the rest of the for the rest of the time since we've had this idea.
So,
We definitely need a finder's fee on that.
oh yeah, shout out Turbulent Games.
I mean, the other
It's on
thing,
the
right?
hey, you're not gonna be able to advertise on these games anymore. No more circles.
Yeah, no more.
Unless-
circles. I'm gonna
unless-
come up with square Turbulent Games objectives.
Now, unless the terrain that we fight over in 11th is 6-inch diameter craters
Yeah, it's going to be 6-inch diameter craters that are terrain.
that have a faction logo at the bottom of the crater.
That way GW can still sell objectives.
The community just completely goes the other way. All of the terrain turns into branded terrain. You actually bring your own terrain set.
Yep.
Ooh, Davis.
Now, something we
know.
missed
Who
is
is
he did
this?
drop the death marks down there with the white ones at
Dr.
the bottom.
Dr. Pavd. I don't know who that is, but sorry that you don't like seeing me here.
I
See?
believe that one was-
We got another taker for 3 a.m. Warhammer.
Yep, absolutely.
I don't know who you are, GS 4011, but look, if you're in the area, hit us up. We can probably get something
I think
going.
that's Gage.
Is that Gage?
I think that's Gage, and then the other one was Andy, if I recall. When I said Boo Davis.
This one's Andy.
I believe so, because he was calling
Dr.
he was calling me Coach D earlier.
Boo
so,
Davis.
uh,
That's right. I boo Davis every once in a while too. Whenever I play against Davis, it's a heated game.
Yeah.
see,
okay.
look, I remembered.
I suppose GS.
Gage,
Yeah.
I know it's you. Okay, I wouldn't be your team captain if I didn't. Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate the love. This is what I was talking about. I just wanted to be on commentary. I tried to keep convincing Chris to do this, and now I just forced my way in.
So this is a situation where if Chris wasn't so, oh, I want to play a game, he would just be able to commentate all the time, and he'd have a good time doing it.
There's a lot to be learned by watching games like this, being able to commentate. Because it really challenges you as the caster as well to like double check what you know.
Exactly. I mean, because one of the things we missed, and I don't know why this happened, I'm sure Chris has got a reason for it, but he dropped those death marks down at the bottom with the flayed one, so he could have 2 units on that. Not following it, except for the fact that it's turn 3 and he had to bring it down. So
I mean, I don't know where else you bring them down, right? Like, if you bring them down in, like, one of these upper corners up here, you end up just kind of getting them killed. Like, their guns aren't good.
And we are putting, I mean, the Necron player is putting pressure, but he has to take stuff out in the middle. I mean, he's got a Catacomb Command Barge. He's got the issue. King moving up there.
I mean, I get why we're at this point, but also, like, he's committed to the board. But now it's like this is go turn or bounce. Like,
it is, yeah.
So it's either you kill enough stuff and like
hope that the easy player doesn't have enough stuff to do something,
or hope that like the Silent King just makes all his 4-ups for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
But
all I'm saying, okay, so if I were in Chris's shoes, right, the way that I would deal with this is I would move out from behind my terrain piece. I would move my Wave Serpent down, and then I'd hop out, Hugin and his 10 Fire Dragons, and kill all the vehicles I saw in No Man's Land and hop back in the terrain.
Did I miss a stratagem where the Necron player gets to bring in Eldar reinforcements? Is that
something invoke War in Heaven for 2 CP?
There you go. Yeah. 3 CP for this one, but the Silent King makes it free.
For 3 CP, but all of a sudden, when the Eldar arrives, they see that there's chaos in the battlefield, and famously, Eldar hate chaos more than anything else, especially Slaneshi chaos.
Fair enough.
And so, I'm sure that the Eldar could be convinced for a split moment, even though they are also then siding with their ancient nemesis to shoot at some Slanesh, servants of Slanesh.
Fair enough.
Alright, we're gonna start.
Alright, what are we gonna see here?
Look, even if you something else to note of people who are out there, even if you don't want to do the 3 games RTT, we still need opponents. So if they just want to play 1 round, like you can also get people in here to just play 1 round of the RTT against whoever it is that week.
It is true. Yeah, it doesn't have to be 3 games. Yeah. My narration is on point. I love that. I don't know what you mean by that, but I'm gonna take it as a win.
I think the other interesting thing
The
is
2 CP Straz Enos ally support. Maybe we'll see in the next edition.
Yeah, they have to change the ally rules again. So.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So we see a Scorpec Lord charge in here. He did some mortals.
Alright. That sucks. That's fine. Would you have a command card?
Oh, he picks up the Rhino with the mortals.
Up the Rhino.
That's pretty
So it's 5.
Pretty nice, rather.
Oh, did Necrosaur fail?
Oh.
Oh,
That's rough. So
that
he's
is
still
real
got
bad.
6 Noise Marines that are going to be in combat with that Scorpec Lord. Scorpec Lord's probably picking up half that Noise Marine score, but he does get a fallback.
I don't know about that. It just as easily could swing low. Like, I love the Scorpec Lord, but on his own. But that is Scorpec Destroyers. He's not. He's like a good end cap to that unit.
Wraith wise, we had 2 bricks of Wraiths that started this game. 1 Wraiths with some bodyguard units up the top. EC player was able to focus down 1 brick of the Wraiths right out the gate. I don't think the Necron player was expecting it, but it also sounded like it was just enough.
Also, I
he
really
tried everything. He tried to Resorb on the Catacomb Barge.
I know we're just
Reanimator right next to it. He made a
Reanimator right
CP.
next to it, a CP to reanimate. Like he did everything.
He did.
Oh, we made a big
everything they
charge
could.
with the
Oh
Wraiths.
my! And then the other 6 brick is down at the bottom. He's running 2 6.
So here's one thing: is putting the mortals on the Rhino. I think is kind of a misplay because kind of where you're at, especially with the EC army rule, you want to kill as many of these Noise Marines as possible. The Rhinos don't actually.
Yeah, it's the Noise Marines.
So I think he should have put the mortals into the Noise Marines, unless is he on no
I think the Noise
prisoners?
Marines were in the Rhino.
They were. The Noise Marines were in the Rhino.
So he couldn't.
No.
That's what
No, he charged the Noise Marines. They're right here on the center.
yeah, because he had to put them out to be able to shoot.
Sure.
Yeah, that's right. So they were out. But it is big getting that charge down at the bottom to be able to get over on his home because Wraiths are 2 OC apiece.
No charge here, obviously.
Yep, because the Cacophonist should
So, I
only
mean,
be
they're-
1 and the Rhino should only be 2. So even if he gets the guy, like, yeah. This next one, it denies another 4 points.
Seeing a
which is
catacomb.
Just charging in.
I mean, I think the Overlord on there has some decent melee, doesn't he?
I don't know, to be honest. I mean, it's Emotech who's on his home. Emotech?
Emotech, whatever, Chris. Play your game.
Emotech. You should have painted in black.
Wow.
Now, Emotech has black eyeliner.
Yeah, and Emotech's been unemployed this whole game.
He has been unemployed this whole game. No attachments.
I,
Emotech's normally unemployed.
Look, Chris, we've got lots of chat interaction. Frankly, this is more popular than your stream normally is. So.
it's because it's after dark.
It is,
You know how
this
many
is
people are
Turbulent
at
After
home,
Dark,
like
man.
watching videos, just trying to go to sleep or just do other stuff.
Yep, they're going to put us on. They're
It's
going
the
to listen
midnight
to
oil.
Entice's voice.
You know, the other thing is, people who are like working early in the morning, they can come and watch this too, whether it be live or just like watching it when there's nothing else going on at work. They can have this plan.
That's true.
Take a look back, watch their own game. That's the other
Fun
thing.
one.
Is everyone who volunteers to be the other part, not who volunteers to be the NPC
The
for
NPC, yeah.
for the After Dark RTG. They can still go back and watch these streams and see what their plays were and learn from it. That's one of the other really nice things about having our own little community.
Yep.
For this too.
Mo and I were talking about that too. Like that's one of those things where we'll go back and we'll watch.
It's because
it.
of me. They like it because of me.
I'll see how I could have done better than 96 points.
It's okay. Usually what ends up happening is I never watch my games back, but then I end up being in a hotel room at an event where they're watching my game back, telling me why I suck. So
Yeah, it looks like he's definitely neutering this Noise Marine squad. Yeah.
Hard for me to see from my angle particularly,
So
but
he
I
had-
imagine that's what was going on.
Yeah, so he had an Emotech and a Scorpec Lord charge that Land Raider up on his home. I don't think it picks up the Land Raider, but I've never seen Emotech in combat. So
he's he's an
It's
Overlord.
Not anything crazy. I remember charging an attack with James Arnold.
Okay. All right. He picked up all the Noise Marines. I don't know if the command barge is enough to.
it doesn't have enough OC to take away from the Land Raider.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Land Raiders are 5. There's not a lot that's 5.
Hey man.
Well, if there were some units near the command barge, you'd get
A
that
lot of
plus one
Primarchs
OC,
are
but-
6. Just.
I mean, it wasn't a bad turn.
Honestly, it really wasn't a bad turn.
I think the big one was that charge at the bottom of the table, though.
That's 6 damage and death and when he
Jesus. 6 dev damage.
We are continuing the
Did
Roll
he
More
really
Sixes
just
stream
throw
today.
air up top there?
Wow. Okay. Gonna be honest, didn't think this game was gonna get turned on its head like that.
Well, once again, I think we're just seeing a situation where Chris is just rolling hot.
Okay. I failed 2 5-inch charges.
Hey,
back
hey,
to back.
hey,
you
play
can't
your
hear
game.
us. Yeah.
Play your game.
Most of these statistics shouldn't have happened for the Necron player. That is wild. That Unitech and a...
Yeah, that shouldn't have happened.
No, that definitely should not have happened. Hey, you can't hear us. PC player coming in strong saying...
So they're not wrong.
Commentators right. Hashtag listen to the commentators. Don't listen to the hot Necron player.
Yellow card for Necron player interacting with stream
Yep,
team.
exactly.
That's
Yep.
real.
That's his 3rd yellow card, funny enough.
I thought you got a red card at 2. but-
Yeah, right.
How many shades of yellow do you add together before it becomes red and you can
Right.
eject it?
4 AP1.
That is wild.
That's so wild. That's wild that this was enough. I mean, I guess if you really spiked high on the mortal wounds with
He
the
got
Scorpec
7
Lord,
death wounds, I think is what he said.
well, you get charge mortals with the Scorpec Lord, and then you also, if the Scorpec Lord actually did some damage in between him and Emotech, like if that actually happened, I guess it happens, but like, that's crazy. I would have been
absolutely nuts. But I mean, once again, we're going back over the EC player. What does the EC player do? The EC player kills the Catacomb Command Barge.
I mean, well, the issue is like we're down 2 Land Raiders now. We're only at
Yeah.
1 Land Raider left.
We
I
have
think there's
some
some. I think there's
Noise
something
Marines
in.
left.
I think there's something in the Land Raider.
The
in
3
center.
flawless blades are still in there.
Okay. So
The problem is he's got a 6 brick of wraiths on his home.
what he
Doesn't have
needs
enough
to try and kill
firepower to give us
Necrosaur, I think.
I think you kill Catacomb Command Barge. You kill Necrosaur.
You can
No,
even
the-
just keep
no.
running
The
towards
barge.
their home
I
field.
think you ignore the barge. The barge is 4 OC. It's not taking it back from you, and the barge is not
the
killing.
barge
them.
also has impact levels.
Well, it's in combat.
What's it in combat?
The Land Raider after
Oh,
it
is
killed
that
the
close
Noise
enough?
Marine. I think so.
Yeah, we didn't like push. I charged both. It was the 5.
Gotcha.
Kristen listened to narrators. It's unfair game advantage.
It is unfair game advantage. He gets to listen to us tell him how to play, and then
Don't
when he
worry.
wins, he's going to try to say it was all him, but we know it wasn't.
Don't worry, guys. He knows that if he wins this game, it's just because he was getting our advice, and if he loses this game, it was all skill on Moats.
Yeah,
Oh my
all
gosh.
skill, 100% skill.
I think it's fun. You guys are waiting.
Got it. God, that's so.
I mean, he's got a Mauler Fiend left at the top. He's got Noise Marines left.
Yeah, but those Noise Marines are not going to be able to close the gap on like trying to
they're
shoot
walking,
all
they're
that.
running in from reserves walking. He did rapid, I assume. Yep, they were rapided. So
God, this is just so unfortunate.
he's got a squad of Tormentors up there.
I mean, we're still sitting in the reality, right, where the Emperor's Children player is going second, and he still has a points lead. Anyways.
Yep,
And
for
so
sure.
if he really wants to, all he can do is just try to pump the brakes on the Necrons that are still alive
I
at
think at
distance,
this
and then
point-
just play the primary game at that point.
Right, and especially since we're doing a lot of team stuff. I think at this point that's what you do. Is if you're the easy player, you are happy with that this is going to be like a 10-10 or this is going to be like a 12-8, and you go with it. You pull back instead of
Yeah.
trying to push forward.
Yeah, if he can identify like a sick play that he can do to really start pulling forward, then I obviously absolutely. But
I don't. The board state is so
but like you
weird
just
right now,
just try to keep the primary, just keep the score differential there, and because you always have the bottom of turn to
Ugh,
still.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, I guess I don't know what
Keep
else
the
you do,
terraforms
but I
going.
kind of hate
Yep.
this. I kind of just don't like this play.
I mean, at this
Which one?
rate, EC player has 2 terraforms and Necron player has 1 terraform, so you're going to pull ahead on terraform
I-
points anyway. He's
I just-
falling back with the Land Raider.
Well, he can because he can still fall back and
Yep.
shoot.
As
At
long as he's the
anything-
first thing that shoots.
Well, he just can't shoot at the command barge with that land.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's how.
But yeah,
So that's my thing. Is I think you just ignore this barge because like it really doesn't.
It doesn't take the OC, I guess. So
I mean, if he has another extra unit to
the 3
charge
flawless
with, then
blades
there's
just
that.
hop out of the Land Raider. So,
I
mean, he's got
think
3
they
flawless
gotta
blades.
hop out before it moves if they want to
No,
like.
they don't have to. It can fall back and you can still disembark.
Well, for them to be because they could get out first and then still move after the land raider falls back.
Correct.
It's
If
more-
you would have
it's more
hopped them out
the-
before, then they could.
then they could yeah.
They're like the immortal like.
But 3 flawless blades.
Is that what he's gonna use? Okay, no. He's going. Yeah, which I agree with. I don't know about this Noise Marine play up top though. I don't know what else you do with them if I'm being honest.
Him
But
in, so
I don't know what else you do with them to be fair. But like, I just don't think they're gonna kill this.
I honestly.
did you disembark the flawless blades after you moved the Land Raider?
I said I was going to do before the 3 different.
Okay,
gotcha.
as long as you guys are on the same page,
Yep.
I don't like doesn't matter.
Okay.
Clearly, I was wrong, chat. I was like, what are they gonna do? The answer is kill 2 Land Raiders, I guess.
Yeah, right. When you just kill 2 Land Raiders, sure.
Yeah, you're cool.
Off of 2 very unstatistically possible things.
Hey, but I mean, sometimes that's what you got to do. Like, and honestly, like when you look at competitive, just about anything, right? Like sometimes you have to understand like there's
Okay.
only certain outs that you have, and you
Hey,
have to play to those outs.
this-
if you're gonna have a chance to.
This
You gotta
play,
try for those plays, even if they're unlikely.
I can dig this play.
We're going
Say,
flawless
screw this.
blades to the, yeah.
Screw this bottom. We're just not ever getting enough value out of that. But this, I can get down with this.
Yeah, well, I mean, because if he can take that home objective, he can
Okay.
terraform it. And now he's got 3 terraforms.
Yeah, I mean the issue, he's got enough like somewhat decent combat pieces on there that like, if he doesn't,
The
he can
flawless
like,
blades will probably charge into
But
just the
it-
Lord.
it validates the Noise Marine play up top. Now they're not as in imminent danger from the stuff. Because one of my things I didn't like about this is I was like, this opens up a
Lord
potential
just goes
really,
over
really
and kills
weird
them.
Scorpec Lord charge into threatening this objective that we thought was safe, and now we're like having to put a Mauler Fiend back here to try and keep this stupid Scorpec Lord at bay. But this, I think, this is what allows these Noise Marines up top to sit there with a little more safety. Because now because you cannot just let them have your home. That's just terrible. Oh, okay.
I do like the Mauler Fiend play.
And now, yeah. So
Now
I guess the
again-
Mauler Fiend's going to be the thing trying to kill this barge.
Yeah, and so he's going to put
May
the
as well.
Mauler Fiend on, so that way they don't hopefully kill the Land Raider and the Mauler Fiend, so that way he can hold home.
Mhm.
I want to be
Hold the
careful,
middle,
though.
anyway.
Necrosaur could absolutely still heroic and potentially kill a Mauler Fiend.
He
Like
cannot kill a Mauler.
I totally disagree with you. It's 3 damage each. Mauler Fiends are only like 12 wounds. He only has to get
He's
4
wounding
through.
on 5,
4s. Strength 10.
This will,
Yeah, he goes to strength 12 and Cursed Legion.
Okay, wounding on 4s.
Pretty sure. I'll double check, but this model is cracked. Like this yeah, 10. 10 3 3.
Davis isn't wrong, just a lack of need, right?
Fair enough. Hard to argue with that logic.
It's okay, guys. I'm totally fine with finding out that I'm stupid and the things that I say. Man,
Nobody
can't
said
kill
you were
2 Land Raiders. He definitely can't just kill all these Land Raiders, right? Then he just kills all the Land Raiders. I was like, well, I guess I was wrong.
That's a Chris play for you, though. He always comes back with some wild story of how he had something happen that shouldn't have happened, and it happened anyway. And I'm always jealous of it because
Okay, we're at
nothing
40.
like that ever happens for me.
Okay, at least the score it's actually fairly close. We're only at a 40 to 48.
Well, that's because your plans usually look like I drop Vulcan out of a drop pod. I get full wound rerolls against this target. I mean, plus 1 wound and reroll hits because it's oath. Whatever it is now literally dust.
I
Because
like-
it wouldn't have Meltas and Flamers.
No,
Right,
he's
I like
he's running.
the
guaranteeing
consistency
things. Yes,
play.
yeah, I like
See,
guaranteeing.
See,
things.
that was the
No,
consistency play rather
Chris
than
is
the
running
unlike-
Awakened Dynasty, but
Yeah,
I was just they were just asking if Necrosaur was strength 10 or 12, and I just knew that he goes to 12 in Cursed Legion. That's why I brought that up. He's playing
He's
Awakened
strength 10
Dynasty.
normally. That is,
Yeah, he needed that,
unneeded.
and he fights first.
Yep, of course.
It's unmake your gauntlet.
I mean, I guess there's enough room there to stay 6 inches away from Necrosaur, so.
It's still garbage. It's still I hate this.
No, we love Necron players.
How many points? How many points are we paying for this guy?
200 something.
185.
You know, it is funny enough that when Chris helped out Joe, and whenever Chris has went over and talked to Joe, the one teams that you never want to see on stream are Necron players. Like, no,
The
chat
chat always
always votes
hates
against
Necron players.
But then you go to Crispy Cron and you watch Crispy Cron streams, and it's 90% Necron games.
Yeah, I mean, the
We're
name
gonna
comes
change
from
this. We're gonna change this though, especially with the 3-game
we also-
single player RTTs. No Necrons allowed. That's what I think.
Mhm.
It's okay because he's got to help run the stream. He can be on the commentary booth just like us.
Right.
There we go. Keep this updated. Honestly, this setup we got going here, so much better than looking at like the OBS thing.
Yeah. Well, the other thing though, too, what are the 3 scarabs doing? Are they?
They're screening. They were screening
For
out
what?
deep strikes.
There is no deep strikes.
There was the rapid with the noise marines,
Right, but no deep
and
strike.
and he can
Well,
up
he
and
can-
down
You
a
can have
land
tiny
raid.
vehicles,
Oh yeah, you can up and down. But
which is meaningful because then you can get those blast masters.
Can Amintar stand back up? I don't know, probably
in this
because
detachment, I think you can spend 1 CP to stand back.
Yeah,
up and
because-
create character.
this army is stupid and they get cool epic rules that infantry character. Yeah, so you can,
Yeah.
of course, because why
Not
not?
the king though, but the Scorpec Lords and Amintar,
Yeah, so not the king.
or the
Oh, no.
Technomancers, I guess.
Yeah, the Technomancer.
Yeah, and what you would do.
You'd
is
only ever do if you
precision
got like
out a Technomancer.
precisioned out.
Yep.
Now, see, when I'm a Tyranids player, I actually usually don't precision them out because it turns off my sustained hits against Wraith Bricks.
That's fair. Those
Yo.
rupture cannons giving sustained hits. on
Hey
those
man,
hits.
the double sick. I get that it happens to me way more often than you would think it would.
Yeah.
The rupture
It
cannon
also-
sustained.
Interesting enough, you can't bring back the command barge. The Catacomb command barge.
Correct. It's not an infantry,
Right.
It is mounted.
but it does have a 4-up feel no pain.
Yeah, it does have the enhancement for the 4.
We're gonna charge.
Honestly, the only thing I'm not surprised is just surprised we're not seeing the Transcendent Catan with 4-up feel no pain.
Yep, this
Or
is
did
a
they take
Necron
that
player
away?
without
Is
Catans.
that not a thing anymore?
It's a 405.
Necrons, I think, are kind of like they're kind of like Eldar in this way of like I don't. Despite the fact that they're one of those armies that got their book fairly early, they're just never bad. They just
Right.
never seem to have a. You're never like sitting like, man, these Necrons are just really bad right now.
I think it's one of those armies though that like new people could play pretty easily because you really are just rolling 4-ups.
It's a lot more forgiving.
Yeah, it's a lot more forgiving. So you could be a newer player, get into Necrons. You could run 220 bricks of warriors, and you could run a bunch of other cool stuff like BBAs and monoliths.
It's
very unforgiving. It's very
as someone who
forgiving for a new player to play.
see, here's the thing, right? As someone who comes from like playing, I say comes, but like I play other. I don't just play 40k. I also play Age of Sigmar and stuff. Generally, sort of the fantasy and like the trade-off you go with playing the undead army is like you're tanky and you can do a lot of the like surviving that you do. But generally, it's harder to find hammers and things that do a bunch of damage. But turns out Necrons also just have a bunch of those too.
Well, I mean, yeah, you bring, like I said, 20 bricks of warriors.
You've got
you bring
Nightbringers,
raids,
you
and then on the other flip side, you have DDAs and monoliths
and Nightbringers.
and Nightbringers and the king.
Yeah,
And every new Necron player wants a king anyway because he's super
It's a
cool.
he's
cool
cool.
Yeah.
His
Why
model's
wouldn't you buy it?
awesome.
He's a cool centerpiece. You don't buy the monolith because it's too freaking
Oh,
expensive.
okay. There was also Noise Marines in this
Yeah,
Land Raider.
well, no, the Noise Marines were out of the Rhino.
Oh, they
fell
came out of the
back.
Rhino.
Yeah, the one that was charged.
Is
by
there
the
something
rates.
else still in that Rhino?
Oh, I
I
think he
don't
might have
think
popped the
so.
cacophonous guy in it.
Yeah, you might have. Actually, that makes a lot of sense because then you can try to set up another play for buffs on the cacophonous on the coming out on the Rhino following turn.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna really have to hope that the EC is able to. Oh, wait,
Well-
shooting's already done.
Well, so actually, so this is kind of interesting, right? So it doesn't look like he's trying to threaten.
We didn't
the bricks
actually.
that are
What
on
did
his home
what did he
field anyway.
kill?
No,
But
Oh, did he
I think-
whiff on the? Did he whiff on killing the? This is a wild play. The charging the Noise Marines into the Scorepack Lord.
that is wild.
it would be to tie it up from.
I mean,
something
it
else.
theoretically is not going to be able to kill all 6 of them, but like, ugh.
Yeah, and I don't think there's a fallback in charge here for Necron. So,
No, they probably have that.
So
do
going,
Awakened Dynasty have a fallback in charge?
8?
Yeah, no
Well,
fallback in charge for Awakened Dynasty.
so what's interesting about not targeting these rates is it does allow him to score primary on the Necron player to be able to score the primary there, but it leaves him in an interesting situation. Like, does he want the race to terraform it to get those points going because it can't get it back, or to actually then attack off of the objective? Because then if the race terraform, they get that tick. Then they also hold primary again, presumably the following turn. Whereas, but then they're not pressuring the rest of the EC army, which is probably what the player wants, anyways. They can have more left for turn 5 to get that score.
Yeah. What I'm guessing he was actually trying to do is probably get the Lord over into the home because he still hasn't used his veil either. Or maybe he just brought the veil so that way he could just psych out his opponent.
Can I be honest? This is not the list.
So this is a Necron player getting ready to lose his game is explaining to us why he's losing because he made a mistake before the game even began.
How are we living? I just really want to know how we're living in a world where like all of this shooting whiffed. I don't see a single model that was removed. I don't see a single. I guess it looks like Necrosar is down to 4 wounds. How are we living in a world where all of this stuff whiffed?
It's a great question. I mean, Land Raider couldn't shoot because it fell back.
No,
Yeah,
it can.
could,
It can still
Could
shoot.
have shot because you see. Mo, give us a quick rundown. What the hell happened in shooting?
He made all 4.
All right. So it was a Necron player made all his foils. So that sounds legit. I'm not even going to argue that because that's just.
Yeah, normally you when you hear like all that.
Yep.
Sorry.
Okay, so Necrosar died and he paid a CP.
Oh, the
to bring
Land
it
Raider
back.
did kill Necrosar. You paid a CP and brought Necrosar back. Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, we're both out of.
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay, we're both players.
So
are
exactly what we were talking about.
Correct.
Yep. I mean, the score is still super close. I think at this point, if you're the easy player, you probably just pull out that 10, 10, or 12 like we were talking about.
Yeah, you just make sure that you're scoring extra
Where's
primary
the chat?
damage to secure as much as you can.
Yeah.
I took 4 damage from the sword.
Oh, here we go. All right.
Hey, 3 6s.
Actually, I have 2. Sorry. That's 2.
What?
The
We're gonna fight the catacomb.
Lord that just got fought by the noise rings is at 2 wounds.
That's cool. I dropped like 2 of them. 183. Okay.
Also, it looks like the Lord, or no, did his flawless blades just go after the
No, that
reanimator?
was
Thought?
Yeah, well,
What's the
and
closest
it
thing
looks
to
like
charge?
they didn't kill the land or the reanimator. Because the reanimator, fun fact, the reanimator has a 4-up feel no pain.
Correct.
Did you know that? This thing is
4 up feel no pains, 4 up invuls. Like, once again, when we're talking about Necrons are forgiving army, you can be a shit player. Sorry, that might be a little rough. That might be a little rough. Maybe not all
Hey, I'm giving you
Necron
a
players
yellow
are
card.
shit players.
That's a yellow card for language.
That's a
Taken.
yellow card for the commentators. I'll take that.
The commentators are going to get ejected. We'll have to get another
Right.
random player to
Yo.
finish the stream. For
Also,
us.
by the way, this Catacomb Man Barge took like 11 damage and, saved like most of
With
it.
its 4 up feel no pain because it needed
And
a 4 up
invul.
invul and a 4 up feel no pain.
Chris
Wild.
is actually just playing the 4-up Feel No Pain Tribal.
4 up feel no pain tribal is real. Yep.
How many things can I take that have a 4-up Feel No Pain?
No prisoners for 1 is a bit of an ouch.
I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? I don't know. I lost 6 races.
What a wild turn.
Satellite get. Yeah, I can remove it. Get 2. I hold 2. Oh, wait, hold on. Then I'll hold 2. 1, 2, 3. Actually.
Oof.
Yep.
Yikes.
I will get.
Looks like we found out our answer for how he gets back in this game, and it's
Oh
roll
my
more
God.
4-ups.
Jesus. Holy chat, this is... Yeah, that was rough. I mean, it's not like it's like a terrible, awful, like super lost position, but it is just rough.
Yeah, you're really hoping for more to come out of that turn to just secure the game and close the door on the Necron player, but instead, he stuck his foot in the door, and that is, the Necrons did. Keeping that path to victory open for him. This is top of 4 now, yeah.
Yeah, this is top of 4. Oh, that's the other thing is I need to... Is there still a play for Moat to get a 10-10? Look, I mean, in theory, if Moat just hits Chris with the same thing of just make all your saves, in theory, there's still a world where he gets better than a 10-10, but...
Correct.
Carl does not have optimism for the Emperor's Children. You can notice that now that we've lost one of our commentators, how this game is swung. He doesn't even want to commentate on it anymore. We've got a men here back, dude.
He
Oh my
reanimated
God.
enough. Yeah.
Oh, awesome. That's great. Yeah, I think he'll be lucky to get a 515.
No, I'm sorry, guys. Heartburn was getting to me. I had to go get some ibuprofen.
This is so sad. This is so sad to watch.
I think he'll be lucky to get a 515. Like what, in Moat's favor, 515?
No.
For Moat to get at most
for,
5.
for Moat to end up with 5.
To get with 5, yeah.
Because here's the thing: is he's gonna put so much stuff on the middle. Moat's only gonna be getting one objective on turn 4. Like he's gonna be.
No, he still holds the middle.
No, he does not.
Silent King's on the middle now.
Oh, Silent King's
Silent King's on the middle. Who also has a Menhir back?
Oh my God.
And Necrosaur's gonna walk up here. He's gonna lose.
I guess this is the day of resurrection, so fitting for it being Easter.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Cool. We're gonna do like
Roll more 4-ups. That's what we're learning today.
Yep. Sounds like Jesus rolled enough 4-ups.
Oh my gosh. This guy.
It was either 4-ups or it was
Is
still
that
I
what
don't
it
know,
is? Is,
whatever it was.
God spent a command point to resurrect
God
Jesus
spent
at half wounds.
exactly. Yep. God spent a command point, resurrect Jesus half wounds, and then he 4-up, feel no pain to live on the next shooting phase or the next fight phase, and then God goes into heal the full and bring back Jesus' disciples.
Sorry, bro.
Oh my.
That Easter Necrons rising from the dead, absolutely.
Man, I don't know how we went from I feel super great about the Emperor's Children position to now it's just
I'm flipped.
It was just that turn of
well, because the issue here now is because he just bounced. Like this Malerfiend's probably dead. Honestly, the Land Raider might be dead too because apparently Chris just rolls so much damage that he's just gonna kill all of this.
I hate how even if Chris is able to get this to like even a 12-8 in his favor or something like that, like he's just gonna say that he was a better player.
Well, that's the issue. Is Chris is up.
Yeah,
Chris is up by 20 points right now.
And Chris is going to say, I'm a better player. That's why it happened. And we're all going to be sitting here and be like, nah, that's definitely not what happened. Yeah, he says that now. He says right now, that he wouldn't say that. But then at end of game,
you guys should be seeing. You guys should have seen what he would be saying if all of the stuff like had died. Like right. if Necrosaur was dead, if this died, and he was losing, like you should be seeing how Chris would be feeling now. Now he's all.
Yeah, Moat got landed. It's rough, but yeah, he shouldn't have lost the Land Raider for sure. Like
that just shouldn't have happened. Like if there's anything, it's that was a freak of just an absolute.
Yeah, this is one of those games where you sit back and you be like, well, yeah, we played nice games.
I do that most games. 2 AP1.
I don't know if that's good.
I don't want to. Your shot.
Oh
damage
my.
on the Land Raider. To the staff. Hits with 1.
I mean, it does make me want to re-rack right after this and go Salamander Land Raiders into this Necron list.
No, you gotta play me? That's it, wound. And then we'll do.
This is just sad. This is just sad to watch.
Oh, Shadow, you're absolutely right. Yep. When you win, it's because of you. When you lose, it's because of us. I know a couple players that are like that.
We'll shoot the counter command cards to the guy too. Everyone, yep. Once you take 2, I add 2, and then.
So I guess we just didn't move Necrosaur. Probably didn't want him to get overwatched, I guess.
Yeah, you don't. Well, and also what you don't need him to do anything right now. What you need him to do is sit there and give
Gives the
sustains.
sustained hit buff, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna do here. We're gonna shoot the entire animator because you guys are protected. On yep. So these two.
Never mind, guys. It was all skill.
It was all skill, yeah. Chris's skill. What we said about Necrons being forgiving, not a thing. You just have to be a really good player.
They're actually probably the hardest army in the game.
I disagree wholeheartedly. They are
Probably-
not the hardest
They
player.
probably are the
army.
hardest. They're probably harder than Gene Stewart Gold, honestly.
All right, now I know you're just fishing.
They're slow, Kagan.
No, they're not. They have Tomb Blades, and they have the Necron, the Silent King, and they have
Hypercrypt.
Hypercrypt.
They're not playing that right now, but
they have Veil, which this player still hasn't used this game.
So you guys said something that didn't
All right, now Necron player is trying to gaslight us into thinking that he didn't know he brought Veil.
here's the ultimate play. He uses those wraiths to terraform the EC's home objective, then he Veils of Darkness to reinforce his own home field objective.
Right?
With the wraiths.
Using the Veil he forgot he bought.
Correct.
Oh my god. He rolled a 6 mortal wounds into this. He's gonna kill the whole squad.
Yep. Well, I mean, 6 mortal wounds kills 3 of them anyway. Rough.
Actually, no, Necrosaur first.
If you ever talk to Gage, he'll tell you some stories about rolling 6 mortal wounds with the Scorpion Lord on the charge and then being able to pile into.
Look,
that was rough.
I know the Scorpic Lord. I didn't necessarily doubt the Scorpic Lords.
Yeah, that's how Chris
Initially,
rolls, and then
but-
he says it's his skill, Carl. We're just used to it. Yeah,
Yellow card.
For, yeah, yellow card for 6s on every charge.
rolling.
Oh, Necrosaur also just made the charge.
Of course, Necrosaur made the charge too.
And then that's it for my charge phase.
That's it, he says. That's it. That's all.
Like, if you're the EC player, like, how do you go back and fix this? Was there anything the EC player did wrong?
Build stage.
You can't hear us.
You're right.
Well, because part of the issue, right, was the fact that Wraith Brick on the bottom of the board did actually end up making that charge to the bottom.
Right.
So, like, if you had a way of, like,
Because that Wraith Brick also killed a Mauler Fiend in combat.
Yeah, correct. It could, yeah.
Let's
turn one-
also not forget that
I
happened.
guess turn 2 killed a Mauler Fiend in combat. Rough.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not saying that couldn't happen over the course of like a couple turns, but it did it in one go.
Yep.
Do you know how many attacks have like? They only get, I think it's like 3 attacks each per Wraith or something like that.
Yeah.
They are hitting on 3s because in Awakened, but that means that he got like, because you'd have to get like, it's what, 6 through minimum on the save, and they're
Yeah,
winning
2
on
damage
5s.
apiece. Yeah, winning on 5s.
More likely, you have to get 12 through.
I mean, minus
Like the
2,
math
so
on that, no, it's -1.
minus 1. Yeah.
The math on that is crazy.
Well, Necrosaur just picked up that.
Yeah, of course it did. Of course it did.
I really think here, like, the one thing that I'm seeing from the EC is the EC gave them a bunch of charges when I don't know that he really needed.
No, I mean, this ended up not, because he also didn't kill this reanimator. It meant that he didn't have to like leave the Scorpic Lord over here. So,
Yeah, and Scorpic Lord goes over, ties up the other Noise Marines that could have helped out the middle.
which kills him. He probably just kills all of them.
Yeah, I mean, I think, yeah, now that we're looking at it, we are going back to like an 8-12 EC law.
No. It's not going to be an 8-12.
Yeah, well, there's only one more turn scoring.
Yeah, but he's already still up by 20 points. This is going to be catastrophic. This is going to be like a 17-3 or like a 16-4. What secondaries is he going to score?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
He's basically tabled.
Well, Well, he's not basically tabled. He's got
He's got a Land Raider that's got like
Right.
10 wounds or less left on
He's
it.
got a Rhino with a Cacophonous die in it. He's got
Yeah,
a
and
lot
he's
of
got-
Tormentors up at the top.
That's it though.
He's still got Flawless Blades and 2 squads of Noise Marines that are locked in combat. That
Right,
didn't
but
die.
these Noise Marines,
They can fall back and shoot still.
yeah, I do agree with it. Because
yeah,
the Rhino was down here, it
absolutely.
allowed them to charge,
Yep.
which it's more of one of those that just made it made a bad roll worse because when they did kill the Mauler Fiend, it opened them up for like that being a play.
Yep.
So,
I mean, and we did say that that's what the Necron player needed to do was press the home objective.
Yep.
That is my turn. My turn for
Maybe we shouldn't have said anything. Maybe we helped out the Necron player too much.
1, 2, 3. I have display and I have.
I think we end stream here and we tell everybody that he's won.
You do the thing where you like fabricate. the
Yeah,
results
we'll
of
just
it.
fabricate the results, let everybody know that Chris actually did lose. Go away.
hey, no, there's no one watching.
There's only 5 people.
That's pretty good though. Not bad.
Sure.
It's because we're here.
Clearly have low expectations.
To be honest,
You play Necron.
doors are way.
Hey, I mean, he paid the CP. He got the Fire Dragon support. The Fire Dragon's headed
Yep.
back out. They're gone.
Right.
Yeah.
Fire Dragons. came in.
Yeah, and then of course we're
Yeah.
we're drawing behind enemy
I mean, he'll
line.
get behind
After he's
for-
already, yeah.
For one, yeah, he'll get behind because the Flawless Blade is still alive. I mean, I guess as long as he calls that one Flawless Blade back.
Which I mean, he probably should anyway because he's not for his children, right? So,
Yeah.
No
like,
picks.
all
No
that for
picks,
one
no
thing.
proof. I'll give you a pick.
Oh God.
Should be at. I've never been all 3 seconds.
Hold on. Am I actually hearing this right? That this Scorpec Lord did not kill any of these
It
Noise
didn't kill any of
Marines?
the other Noise
I rolled a
Marines,
3
no.
1.
Wow, God forbid you'd have that bad dice
Right,
rolls
so he can roll bad once throughout the game.
on something that
You're rolling
arguably
bad, all 6 my rings.
shut up.
6 rings.
Yikes.
So he'll get behind for Max here because he was able to get the Noise Marines to fall back.
Yeah, I mean, so he's getting points where he can.
But yeah, 75-46 was still another turn of scoring. Yeah, you're right. I mean, with behind enemy lines, we get Max. Let's go back to the score real quick. So
But he's only going to get one for
he'll just get
3?
the
Is
control.
it 3 points for one?
Unless he can control the middle. We'll go back to the table. Can we find a way to get control of the middle? He's going to have to kill the king.
How much OC is the king?
Right now he's 7. And
Oh, yeah, awesome.
Yeah, he's going to have to kill.
So you'd have to do. You know what you'd have to do to like turn this around is you'd have to do some crazy like. You'd have to do
It's not possible.
some crazy like kill the king, plus like chip some damage into Necrosar, charge tank shock Necrosar, kill him with the tank shock, and leave just the Catacomb Command Barge.
Right.
Which I'd love to see that happen because frankly, you know, the Emperor's Children player does deserve a break here at this point. But
I think the Emperor's Children player needs to remember grenades here. He needs to remember tank shock here.
I think.
Never mind. He doesn't.
oh
have
yeah,
the
you're
CP.
right. He's
I think
got
he
one.
needs to remember that he's playing Coterie the Conceited and getting crit on 5s right now with sustained hits and for the fight.
Yep. Yeah. There you go. That'll work. Might as well put those sustains on the Land Raider
On the
Las
Land Raider,
cannons.
yeah.
Yeah. And hopefully you take out the Silent King in one go.
Look, honestly, it's on me. I was the Icarus that flew too close to the sun when I was sitting here talking trash about the like flayed ones and other stuff going on. The second that I said anything bad about the Necrons, it jinxed.
Exactly.
The
It
monkey's
did. I
paw
agree.
curled, and
Yep. You can flip the table.
hey, man, I'll share this secret tech. Any tournament that I'm the head judge at, I actually have a secret rule. It's not in any of the player packets. It's not stated anywhere. But if you flip the table, I call the round a draw. So
I don't know. We had some tables fall down. At
every
Adepticon.
model does have to get removed from the table when you flip it. So like if you're gonna do it, you got to commit to it. But I'll give you a draw if you flip the table and every model is not on the table.
How as you as a judge are you going to be able to prove that somebody was winning or losing the game when you can't see the board state?
It's true.
So
I can't reasonably make an
So
assessment.
what you do is you take a picture of the table where it was in a good board state that you wanted. Then you flip the table and you say, "Don't worry, I had a picture of the table before the table flipped."
Sorry, it turns out that we have the only picture we have is mid flip.
Right, it's a mid flip pic.
Just a picture of your opponent freaking out
And
that
it's-
his expensive models about
What,
to get
and
crushed
you're like,
into
what
the
is
table
what is
and break.
what's the picture from? It's actually someone who was taking a picture at the event. You just see behind them a dude flipping the table, and the models are just mid-air.
Could you imagine that picture that has Aaron and I for Adepticon? It's just us instead just flipping the table in the background at that exact moment.
We should have like a Turbulent Games Easter egg hunt where everybody tries to go out and find as many pictures of Turbulent Games on different YouTube channels as possible.
Oh my god!
Like every Adepticon video from every YouTube streamer we can find probably has us in one of their shots.
Look, we are a presence. We are a presence wherever we go. We stay united.
It is wild. I love it. What I'm not loving is this Necron player.
It's a shame that when Emperor's Children sent the other 6-man flawless plays down to those rates at the bottom, that he wasn't able to do more damage to that unit.
It is, yeah. Yep, I agree. He should have killed that Scorpion Lord that was down there. I mean, which I guess he did if he just brought it back, but still. What's the symbol mean?
I think that's just like basic. It's ranking how much chatting they've done.
Okay.
So like currently, Carl's our
just
number
on this
one
channel, or
No, I think just this stream.
just this stream. Okay.
Yeah, so Carl's done the most chatting this stream.
Hey, which one's Carl?
Yeah, right. It should be Where's Turbulent in all of the Adepticon recap videos.
Spot green jerseys.
Hey man, we were on stream at the teams event.
Yeah, we were on stream a couple different times. I think we found 2 or 3 different videos that we were in because of being at Adepticon that we've seen. So
No, I don't need to reroll it.
I wish I could tell you that the game that we were on stream for the team was a good game to watch, but it.
I mean, if you want to watch some duos die, then
Yeah, if you want to watch a bunch of Nurgle demons die,
We still have
the
a
guys we
single-
played against were nice dudes, super nice guys.
yeah,
It just their list was not ready to handle. What
they weren't ready for Stern Guard with the NC monster.
No,
well, the
most
drop
people.
pod librarian is very the drop pod stern guard is very similar to the drop pod of furnace. Like nobody runs it, and so you're not expecting what it can do. I mean, it's almost like how just this last game that we just played, where I had the Defiler against me. I have no clue what the Defiler can do yet because it's all brand new.
But
So
you
I'm
can
just
kill
going to try to kill it.
Yep.
And so, but the problem is when you're reacting to a drop pod, you're not reacting. To
I've learned actually that the biggest value I can say about the drop pod is actually not any damage it delivers. It's just the threat of what it
is.
can
It's
do.
the threat of like,
It
hey,
makes
this is what
people
I
play.
have, and they're like,
it makes some people play so
well,
passive.
It changes how they would play because they don't know what's going to happen.
Now you do need to respect it. In our third game, we played against Tau, and we dropped down. Sternguard blew up a Riptide,
Yeah.
which is whatever. That's pretty much expected, basically, out of that unit. And then they killed most of the squad down to just the heavy bolters and the Psyker. Still wasn't enough. They killed another Riptide on the next turn.
Crazy.
And they found out what that unit can do.
Yep. I mean, heck, even on the Defiler in the last game, it was 11 mortals plus an additional 6 at -1.
Yeah, we were watching that, and I was just like, holy.
The
sixes.
only reason he lived is because the 4-up Feel No Pains on mortals. The one CP strat that EC has in the list.
You're running the Sternguard, or
No, my Infernus.
You get 2 CP.
On my
Oh, for the
Land Raider
devs.
burst,
Or
I get
one
the
CP
devils.
because
you
of the
did the
captain.
devs?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I have Space Marines Captain leading 10 Infernus still. They're just not coming out of a drop pod. Now they're coming out of a Land Raider. So yeah, they came out. They did 11 devs to a defiler. And then
Riptide's confirmed trash. Hey, look, every single time I always have to do a double take because I forget that those things are only toughness 9. For how big of a model is it? It is. You'd think it'd at least be toughness 10.
Yeah.
Now as a rupture cannon user, I love that they're T9 because now I'm wounding them on 2s. But
it's because the pilot's a fish, dude. They're natively -1 toughness to all their models comparatively to other models in the game.
Their metal's just not as tough
Correct.
as other people's metal.
Correct.
We also did get to do a lot of super epic shooting with the Castellan in that tournament. Chad hit like a 60 damage shot with the volcano cannon into a gladiator lancer. I told him that there is some sauce with that list, and he did not believe me.
I mean, I played against one of my last lists I played against was the 2 Castellan list, and yeah, it was.
I'm not going to say that it's like the best night list you could play, but it definitely can just throw some unexpectedly huge damage out of nowhere.
Especially in a 1,000-point list, where I guess technically they weren't supposed to do that, or I guess maybe the Adepticon judges didn't care, but or maybe there wasn't anything that said that you were required to only bring 1 Titanic.
Oh my god, 5 command points to 1.
As far as I'm aware, the list building rules was effectively treating your 1,000 points as if it were as a 2,000 point thing that's just getting mixed up.
Yeah, which is interesting. So I guess you bring 2 Castellans, and what you could have brought, what Chad should have brought was 2 Castellans with 2 10-man squads of subjugators and his navigator.
Sounds toxic.
I mean, 24 up invul, 4 up fight on death guys that just screen out, and then 2 Castellans. Wild.
By the way, the Necron player has 5 command points, and the EC has 0.
That is crazy. I hate this Necron player.
He should ask if he can borrow a CP from the Necron player to throw a grenade at him.
Right.
I love him.
Why don't we just time out the Necron player?
I'm actually pretty sure he clocked out. The EC player gets to keep playing his turn, but he can only do his passive actions.
Do not let Chris convince anyone. He is not sorry about what he just did.
No, he's not. He is on cloud 9 that his game turned around. Because there was a chance. You remember when we saw a Land Raider charge onto home objective where he started measuring millimeters to make sure that he could make it. So as soon as he thought he was losing, he got salty Chris out.
15-5 might have been generous. Yeah, you were definitely generous with
Yeah.
the 15-5. Oh.
We are on turn 5 though, right?
Yeah, it's top of 5.
Yeah. Give it an update though.
It is. Give it a sec.
Oh, you just changed it.
Yeah, because this is not us rewatching the screen back.
Yep.
It's on a delay, a little bit of a delay.
Turns out it takes a while to have the internet go from here back to the exact same location. Circle back the entire distance.
Goes over to YouTube.
How did he get 90 victory points in this game?
That's before he scores any secondaries this turn.
That's before secondaries? I
Turns
love
out
Necrons.
It's also like before any terraform points. Only like half the terraform points.
God. I'm gonna go to church tomorrow and pray that Necrons become trash.
Yeah. Oh, what's this?
That
Mark for
Necrons
death
become
and
terrain.
defend stronghold?
Yeah.
3, 2, and 1. So we 5, 6, 82 goes.
You know, somebody should have checked his list.
It says 21. It says 2,100 points.
I think he edited the list that he sent me and
Don't
decreased
send us,
points.
he sent
Yeah.
I killed a ton of points worth of stuff that came back.
Yeah, you know, if you do have to kill everything twice, then it's actually, you know.
I guess you're right. Yeah, when you bring back a character every single turn,
Yeah. By the way,
especially a 185-point Amintar that you just pay 1 CP to bring back.
By the way,
Screw that.
we've got to defend
And then reanimates, by the
his
way.
two secondaries
And
he's got this turn are defend stronghold and mark for death. So he's probably going to score an 8 on that. We're looking at a 100-point game. It's going to basically just be how many points can
How many
Moat
points
make
did
up.
Moat make out last turn?
Like, because this Scorpec Lord is alive over here, he's also looking at just taking this the one objective Moat has been able to have this whole time.
Yeah.
2 many years back, by the way.
2 Memnirs back now. Well, yeah, when you can't put any damage into the Silent King, you just get to heal up every turn.
Because he's popping the strat to activate extra reanimation.
Yep.
And Chris
When you
always
have
rolls
5
threes.
CP.
Every time Chris rolls max.
Some people might watch this game and think, man, these guys are really unfair to the Necron player.
For sure.
Here.
I don't think
They
we
were
were
really-
unfair enough.
I don't think there's quite enough unfair in this world.
The Necron
for-
player should have been playing blindfolded, in my opinion.
Alright, we're gonna shoot the Silent King at him. Yeah. We'll do the 12 shotgun first.
Can confirm Chris probably was cheating somewhere. We just can't find it yet.
No way Chris scored 100. Definitely cheating. So I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I scored 96, and he's going to get more than what I got.
okay, he's not going to get 100 because he's
Yeah, he won't get 100. He maxed out.
he'll get a
primary.
98 at
So actually,
max.
Terraform points won't matter because he's already maxed out primary.
Yeah, mostly just pulls the points away from
Staff, I get one
Aaron.
sustained.
Oh no,
Staff.
98 versus 100. I mean, hey, maybe in teams it'll matter a little bit, you know, the difference there. But
Here's no sustained. Fine. 2 AP for it.
oh, he gets no sustained with the Meniers.
Poor
guys.
guy.
That's so sad.
Actually, make sure you check the list. Make sure it's not a pocket Amintar over here.
Yeah.
Pocket Necrosaur.
It's definitely. This is where you get to legally run pocket models because you just bring back 185-point models every turn.
Sandbar stage.
This is the legal pocket
yeah,
list.
why don't Emperor's Children get the resurrected model?
Exactly. We should have had a judge commentator.
Oh, Land
House
Raider blew
rule.
up.
Of course, Land Raider blows up.
5.
Those Minions helpful.
Jeez. This is wild.
It's okay, watch this. He's also going to make this charge into this Rhino with the Wraiths. I guarantee you he's
Again.
making that charge.
5.
Did you just pull everything off of EC home?
Yeah, there's nothing on there.
Because it was the Cacophonous, but he took the Cacophonous
Yep.
and put it in the Rhino.
So now Necron player getting greedy and trying to take his way as many points as possible.
Well, yeah, if he's trying to secure his lead as
Oh, for
far
sure.
as he can.
98 might mean a 17-3. Yeah, that's probably realistic.
I think we're gonna have to have this EC player go do some homework.
Animator.
He can't get 20 0'd. He scored the worst, like the absolute
above
worst
50.
that it can get. I think is an 18-2. If he scores no points on his turn, theoretically, I think it would be an 18-2 because that'd be 25.
Well, I mean, he's got-
No, it can't.
He's got
With an
3
add-on-
tormentors on his expansion objective up there, which is 6 OC. So I mean, he would have to get
No,
at
the
least-
worst it can get is a 17-3
Yeah, he'd have
because
to
he
get
would
at
have to have
least
100,
30.
and if he scored none, that would be a
Well, no.
difference of 40.
That Scorpic Lord is still up there in the top end.
Yeah.
My
It's okay. He's gonna roll 6 mortals into him as well and kill 3 of them, and then kill the rest of them with the.
Well,
Oh,
guys,
he's starting to cheat.
Yeah, cheat.
Necron
Did he
player's
make it? Are you telling me Necrosaur made
Made
that?
a 10-inch charge.
Turn off the stream. Turn off the stream. This doesn't matter anymore.
I got 89.
all I'm saying, guys, is we were asking the question of what are these 2 individual Scorpion cards doing in this list? Well, I guess we're finding
I
out.
guess we find out
I
that you
guess
spent
we- I
1
guess we
CP to
found
bring
out.
back 90 point and 185 point characters.
Okay.
in a single turn.
I might have said that I doubted him at the beginning of the game. If I did, I'll retract that statement. But I knew in my head, I was like, well, the charge mortals, that's a real thing. And I suppose you can just bring them back or whatever. Now, that statement doesn't account for the fact of you make all of your 4-up invulns and never die.
Because then you don't have to pay the CP at all.
Yep.
Yeah, and then every time you hit the 6 mortal wounds too. Yeah, because normally most of the time it's just D3, but he's hit the 6 mortal wounds I think like 3 times this game.
This is
Yeah.
the third.
Yep.
Awesome, that's great.
Time.
You needed that.
Good for you.
Take your
Chris.
win,
Out of 5 charges.
Good for you.
Chris. You did it. You're so
Chris,
good
I
at the
just want you
game.
to know everybody loves you, Chris.
I mean, why you use dice?
Oh, now it's a dice game because it's not turn 2 where you were losing.
All to know that we are sitting here at a Necrosaur is going to pick up this Rhino.
Yep.
These Wraiths are going to consolidate on the point.
Well, he
and
won't be able to get 3 rates on there. He'll only be able to get 2 rates on
Yeah, but he's also got a Scorpic Lord who's going to kill
That's
the
gonna
rest of the
kill
stuff.
yeah, it's
So it
gonna
doesn't
kill that
matter.
stuff. So yeah, he is going to take that most likely.
So it's not even like the sticky
Well,
that these
especially now that
tormentors
he's only got 2 OC on there anyway.
the sticky that the tormentors put on there isn't going to matter anyway.
No.
So
They do have sustain.
it's a dice game. Take 6 mortals.
Yeah, right. My intent is to always roll 6s.
Carl, we need you on the caster desk next time.
My intent is to always roll 6s, so therefore I will always roll 6s. Actually, yeah.
The Necron player did.
Oh,
declare
we are
his
down
intent
to.
win the game.
Oh, hold on. Only 3 CP now for the Necron player.
Only 3.
Yep.
Only. So I'm also just gonna change this. They haven't technically scored yet, but I'm just gonna change that to a 98 because that doesn't matter. That's just happening.
I'm a loss for words. I don't.
I'd have to watch this back to say what the Emperor's Children could have done differently. I'd have to watch this back.
Off so strong.
It felt like he going second. Felt like he was playing good on keeping the board presence up.
Yep, he's pressing the throttle.
Yeah, well, the one thing that I think is still strong, pointed out very at the beginning, was there's no reason to have that one Land Raider out there in the middle of the field.
That's true.
Especially if you were just going to ignore. Also, I mean, I think the Flawless Blades going down there was a decent play, but at the end of the day, I think you go back to what we were talking about, which was just ignore the Wraithbreak down there. Don't give them any options to charge anywhere.
Then we'll slow the spare.
Or at least make it take one per turn.
Yeah, or at least make it take an extra turn. That way you could try to clean up some of the stuff up top. But instead, he threw 6 Flawless Blades down at the bottom.
Yeah, this also, because of the Noise Marines didn't get any sort of value out of coming out of the
there
strat
was nothing
reserve.
from up
So
there.
I'll fight here.
I don't know exactly what his thoughts were putting up there in strat reserve, but yeah, I mean, because he rapid ingressed him, so he could have just as easily rapid ingressed him down at the bottom. He couldn't rapid ingress him over to the right-hand side on the Necron's deployment because the Scarabs were there blocking. And he couldn't put him back in the corner because Emotech was back there.
I'd like to point out that my Necron lists have far fewer 4+.
Gage, that's because you're a reasonable person.
You're a reasonable human. And also, even if they did have as many, I just know, no offense, you wouldn't make as many of them.
Right, yep, you wouldn't.
You'd make the average amount.
Actually, to be fair, I did lose a game because I had some Fire Dragons shoot out one of Gage's DDAs, and he definitely made like 7 out of the 8 4-pin bulls that I handed.
Well, it happens to everybody gets their time in the sun where they make like a bunch of them, but.
Now, granted, I also lost that game because he also banged the 6 mortals from the Scorpec Lord, killing all the scorpions, and then piled into my banshees.
Yeah, that's rough.
That was probably.
What's even left?
Well,
did the Scorpec Lord kill none again?
He's
what's OC on Necrontar, Amantar, or whatever his name is? 3?
And the Wraiths, did they just decided not to go hang out on that objective? That's good.
Necrosar had to step in and kill the Rhino and then hop on the objective. So that's going to be a contested objective up there still.
Okay, so he fought with the Wraiths first. Why? They can still consolidate even if they weren't the ones to kill it.
Oh, not if they were in base.
Well, they would have to consolidate at the end of their fight.
Yeah, and they were in base at
so
the end
they
of their
can't
fight.
consolidate if they activated first. He had to activate.
He should have activated.
No. That's what I'm saying. He should have gone with Necrosar first.
Correct. He should have,
Yeah.
but he didn't. I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. He's 98 points. So. Oh well.
When are we getting Turbulent Branded Terrain for 11th edition objective?
Turbulent Branded Terrain for 11th edition objectives? Well, seeing as how I've bought terrain 3 different times for this game, and now I'm going to have to buy more terrain for the new edition. What was the secondaries that we got for scoring?
They should cancel.
Oh, they went. So 66 is what we ended at.
Well, I know, but what did you draw for secondaries?
Mo, what'd you draw last turn?
What'd you draw for secondaries turn 5?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, gents.
Well, guys.
I mean, what's that? 32 point difference, which is a 16-4.
Yeah. I mean, we might have to go back and take a look and see if we can. I mean, I know there's a couple little plays there, but I don't feel like those little plays were things that should have swung it in that direction.
I will stand to my grave that the Land Raider on the Necron home dying is actually wild.
Yeah.
That is the most crazy like thing that should not have happened.
Well, because if it doesn't die, he at the very worst can just auto pass morale and then score it on his problem, right? Because he would auto see those models. If I recall, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, OC5, and all he had was a Lord, Emotech, and the Reanimator.
this should only be 3 OC.
But he lost none of those three things
Right.
throughout this whole game. All three of those things were.
Well, he technically Necrosaur died, but he paid the CP to just bring it back.
Oh, well, that-
because
we're
also
talking
the whole
Scorpion
time,
Lord.
I'm talking about the Land Raider that went up top. I mean, he tank shocked the Reanimator.
well, and the double issue is this, like, because some of the stuff just went bad, it snowballed out of control. He has so many command points. It's not like Moat can do anything to like make the resource gap back up and make it actually meaningful for him to spend any command points to do anything.
Yeah.
That's. But
I mean, if
I mean, I think-
is that Moat needed a command point somewhere, I don't think that tank shocking the Reanimator matters unless
No,
you already
no.
had damage on it.
It
So,
was
like,
just more of a
saving
situation of like tank shocking the Reanimator getting 4 up, feel no pain, and
Well-
probably shrugging half of it off.
Well, right, yeah. Like,
everyone gets their game,
We
their
all
time
know
in the
that-
sun. Chris just lives in Florida while the rest of us are in Antarctica.
Right. The rest of us actually have to play good games of 40K. To be
It's
able
more
to-
like, just like where we live. We live in the Midwest, so there's like 3 months of really nice summer here. But Chris apparently is so rich that he can live in his vacation home in Florida year round.
Yeah,
And he only comes to visit us during the 3 months of summer where we're normally getting our sun.
right. Yeah, it
Oh,
definitely
bees.
does make me want to re-rack with the Salamanders and just obliterate this Necron's list.
It sounds like that's definitely what we need to do is re-rack, start a new game, and
Well, sticking with the theme, though, Moat would have to play the third game.
yeah.
Moat can play Salamanders.
It's true. Once you
And then you
go,
can comment.
once you
Then
go
you can tell him.
Salamanders, you never go back.
Well, then you can tell him what he should have been doing because you're watching him play.
Right.
That's something else you could do. Is you could like have somebody play your army on stream and then you commentate them playing your army.
Like if I was not on call next weekend, I'd say next weekend should be my RTT. Let me play
Yeah, the
Chris.
Land Raider on the home doesn't take it. The Scorpion 20 OC or 2 OC Reanimator.
No,
Well-
it doesn't. But it should have just sat there and shot everything
Yeah.
else and killed it, basically.
If we're doing another one, I'll drive to the store right now.
In-
We're 1:30 in the morning already. I think we are going to call it. Especially
Probably.
after watching this game. I think this game was
This is
extremely
more
demoralizing
depressing.
for everybody,
Yeah,
except for
but
the Necron player, of which I love.
we'll look the 3-game RTT though. That's a real thing, and I don't care if Chris says, "Oh, like, I don't want to stream that" or whatever. Like,
No,
it's
we're
happening.
doing it. Yeah, it's just going to be like our midnight release launch for 11th edition.
Yeah. By
And
the
you're
way,
gonna be like,
which
"Are you guys serious? You
which
guys
will
are seriously
also be
doing that?"
streamed. By
It
the
will
way,
also be streamed,
midnight
yeah.
launch tournament for
Yeah.
11th edition.
Yeah, it's going to be something that's going to be streamed. We're going to do it as long as like a convention doesn't interfere.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up here. This
Yep.
was extremely
Have a good.
underwhelming. We love Necron players,
Yep.
and I think
Yep.
that's where we probably wrap it up.
So, all right. Have a good night, everybody out there, wherever you're at.